of the game, and he pulled it out.
Definitely did right there. Just got tied up 1-1. We got ourselves a nice set right here.
Even Wise going, yeah, that was some stuff right there.
Wise like what he see.
A Havoc main himself. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Down pokes. Ooh, gets conversion too. That's with the grab. That was so good. Hey, he set something up mid-screen.
And I know Lavender starts to feel himself when he gets far more setup heavy than cash out heavy with the damage. Get that solo to the ground.
God.
Oh my goodness.
4-frame fuzzy, by the way, for you guys that didn't. Did you guys want to know about that? If you guys do not know, also, when he throws that shuriken down on the ground, it becomes a low. And when that jump in is overhead, you got to think about both the options. So you can't get mixed. Right now, he's holding his maximum damage, plus frames, into a down 4. Lavender reigns.
We're just going to let the crowd commentate this one, Tento.
Going for it. That's plus frames. Just wasted a second. Thought the armor might have been coming through.
Only single normal there.
Back on, that's a full combo. Jax is there.
Spinning meter? No, just wants to knock down. And that's a long knockdown right there. Giving out to the safe jump. Pulls the gap and throws some meaty mix. Not there. Boys are swinging. Breaks the armor. Just raw on the ground with the 1-2.
Goes for throw. That's going to be a full combo. Because of Movado, where he just been, he's going for slide instead.
No slide this time right either. Thought the mine was going to come to cover the throw. Not there. But he took the go. The Butterfingers.
People get nervous out here, Aqua. It's a big stage, big crowd. Blocking his Lavender.
Into a knuckle sandwich there. 40 seconds. We're sending them back to the corner.
Give him a hand.
Ooh, and a foot.
Got Shim right there. Trays on the down post. Let me turn them knees into.
Bullying up with the mids and advancing. Lavender Rain accepting his fate in that one. Going into round 3 with all the meter. There's Jeff. There's the Argentinian crew.
Yes, bro.
Jeffo Chocolate, who was a world finalist last Final Combat as well from Argentina, was represented from Latin America North.
Like I said, very strong regions all around here. But only the best of the best can be on the stage. Ooh, committed to a Jax backbreaker right there. Not going to work out. Armor through, slides to the DMs, and guess what? Not watching your feet is going to cost you dearly. 272. Bro, he's been blocking every overhead. He's been losing my mind. Oh my God.
I've also loved Lavender's presence of mind to kind of check those meaty blood bubbles with the, staying underneath it, still getting some advantage there, because most people lose their turn and think that Havoc's just going to keep a sequence going there. He has opportunity, but the sweep from downtown is going to take it from him. Nicolas, plenty of meter to work with there, is going to retake the lead and establish himself as 1 game away from a top 3 guaranteed here in Brazil.
Catch that man on an approach and sometimes on a poke with that down 4. And like I said, that down 4 is a clean conversion because he's left airborne for Movado.
Also, they're in about the middle of the crowd. I want to give you huge shout-outs to. In there is some of the team that was behind the Pro Comp Mexico event.
Yes.
So if you enjoyed that event, huge shout-outs to them.
Ernesto and crew out there, they much love to all of them, man. Like I said, there's no passion like everyone that's in South and Central America for American Combat.
And they are capturing it this year. The energy in Mexico, sensational. Even down there in Texas this year, Texas Showdown had some energy.
Yeah. It was amazing to see. Amazing to watch, just like Italy is right.
With the kill storyline going in, Vianaldi as well. Young Connie taking it, and here we'll see how the story ends. Will it be another Chilean twin dominance, or do we have the beginning of Brazil?
Looking backwards, just jump in. No, he's going for the low shuriken. Had to keep himself safe right there, but gets the interrupt because of the gap. Nicholas with the knowledge. Are you serious? Drops the combo. Doesn't get the flaws block though. Turns the kneecaps into dust once again. Grabs that down 1 and gets caught by the big mid. Aqua. Look at his damage.
Certainly going to be close. Is he going to go for the slide setup for once? Yes! Damage. Trying to double tap him there for the close. The jump kick would have been close to doing it. Lavender's given an opportunity. Will it be a miracle?
Oh, he has blocked every overhead Aqua. Every one of them. Oh, he gets back to him. Do you believe in magic? He just might.
Every beginning starts somewhere.
39 seconds up on the clock, though. Oh, can do anything. No, got it. Oh.
And even there was nothing to save him, I feel like. After the kunai, not sure. Or maybe if he got the hit, but I don't know.
It's too tough to call, but right
tough
now,
spot to be in.
Guaranteed, 1 more round away from getting guaranteed top 3 finish into winners finals. Finds a hit. Breaking, of course.
Oh, this is a tough spot to be in. That whiff down 4, though. Range Takeda could definitely be punishing that, checking it at least. Try to get a turn. So we get a turn. The plus frames are Jax. Lavender's coming in. The crowd cheering him on right now, trying to bring him to life. They feel the moment, and another knuckle sandwich from downtown the forward two.
The moment might be a little bit too big for the fella. Gonna get locked for it. 430.
And one more guess. With access to that, Movado is certainly going to do it. And he has to get him off of this break, Tendo. This is not looking good.
At all.
The pokes.
Oh,
the
no.
swing, the massive hitbox low, and this is just all Nicolas. The pressure right now, you need to be careful for the reverse armor as well. Not a single overhead. Get it. That's going to be the low. Converting. Nicolas. Broken on the last second.
Lavender, can you do this? Down 4. Ow! 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 Goes to throw. Tex was beautiful. Trying to find that clean hit, but he's not able to get it. There's going to be a tether real soon. I smell it. Oh, punish. Nothing. He doesn't believe in defense.
How is he still breathing? How is he still among us?
Oh, my God.
Nicolas just decides to show off a little bit and say, I fear no evil right now. You can do nothing to me as I sit here, stand my ground, and take the victory 3-1.
Blocking everything. Lavender's going to fall 3-1 to Nicolas. Go down to that loose side of the bracket, but Nicolas, guaranteed top 3.
Guaranteed top 3, and that crowd is still screaming Lavender.
They believe in
For their boy. But still alive in this tournament. Again, that was our first winners match of the top 8. Still alive is Lavender. We'll see who he goes down to potentially face in losers. Nicolas, 2 games away from the championship. Let's take a look at some of that back. Nicolas's defense unopened up by the raw mix of Takeda.
I'm sorry, but like, I know I'm an old man, but like, in FGC terms, but this man blocked every overhead attempt. Like, legit, I have never seen someone see an overhead startup and just get up and react every time. That was actually insane.
Goes back to what I was saying earlier, Tento. What's in the water down there? That's got them doing that. What's in that chili water, everyone? Is it Chile's? Is it that spicy water?
It's a ghost pepper. The ghost pepper thing?
Hey,
I didn't have it yet. It's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
Pretty good up in there. I need to try it.
That's pretty popular out here. The plus frame pressure, that was where Lavender started to come alive right there. So did the crowd. That one guy only had one of the sticks, but he was using his arm as the other one. That's
dedication.
That's passion right there.
Finish the handshake right
And
there.
guys, that means we got another winners match coming up, and it is going to be the run, the miraculous run of Litex that we're about to see. Finally, him play again here on stream. I'm excited. His opponent, another huge player from Chile, but not a twin.
Trains with the twins, though.
Snake, though, trains with them,
Trains with the
has
twins, though.
results against them, but the Havocing is going to continue. The great Havocing of our lifetime.
Havoc
We're currently witnessing.
right there. One of the best Havocs in Chile, and he's shown it for a reason. A huge pop-off when he beat Björk to make winner side top 12 because he wanted it. He was just outside of top 8 in Mexico, and you can tell how bad he really wanted to make that happen by that passion he had with that pop-off when he beat Björk. Now, has a chance to go against Tex, like you said, has shown some amazing stuff. Amazing work. We're not ready for it. I don't even know how old is he?
Looks young. Looks real young, I'll tell you that. And the character selection. A little bit of a surprise for a lot of people at home. Sector.
Motaro. All right? Insane.
We have ourselves an actual premier zoner in the bracket.
I wonder if he used any other variants too, because Sector Motaro is known for like really the use of armor and especially the big damage you can get. But with that Movado, there's a lot of damage and praise reversion. So I wonder if he actually has Movado in the back pocket for certain matchups. All we'll do in due time, we're gonna get those players in the lobby for you guys, and it's gonna be absolutely insane. Remember guys, exclamation point bracket anytime in the chat. We're gonna find out what led up to these moments, but we will find a champion by tonight. And like I said, the next event will be Combo Break. Heck no, the next event is actually Brussels. Brussels in 2 weeks. Then Combo Break. I believe Brussels registration might have closed.
I believe it did.
But Combo Break, this might be the last day today. Like today might be the last day. So you're gonna make a last minute decision to
Definitely
go?
If you guys want to follow along, just look up the pro competition online. You'll get information right there. There's a lot of events coming up, like you said. A couple of stops there in the UK and the US. A couple more before the end, before Final Combat begins. That's what everyone here is fighting for throughout the entire year, is to be a part of this and to make it to that Final Combat where world champion will be crowned. About to introduce the next couple of players for you.
Oh, yeah.
Here on stage as well. That other winners match. Let's see some Snake though. Ytex. And how is the keep away game plan going to work against Havoc?
Yeah, especially because he could get a straight hit. Anything with Movado, he can get a straight hit and try to get something with it.
And the pull of Movado is something that can actually hit her at the apex of her back jump, trying to do the middle. Maybe not the apex, but in most of the arc of her jump back trying to zone.
But she does have the dash, the air dash, cancel. She can bait it out with that.
And you know something else that the Sector Motaro has is teleport.
I was so mad when I was playing Sunio one time. He teleported. I'm like, I got you. No.
And they teleported again.
I was like,
full screen.
Anger, rage, upset. That boy Snake Dog coming to the stage. Called him the Brazilian killer. I got heard from our people behind the closed doors.
Is that what they call Snake Doe?
They called him the Brazilian killer. I just heard that from our man behind closed doors.
That came from the wizard behind the curtain.
That came behind the wizard.
He said,
I was like, yo.
This is our killer. Hold on a second.
I just saw all the Brazilians in the front of the crowd saying, no, no, no.
And to challenge him,
X.
Ytex.
I want to say he's 20 years old. 2005 sounds crazy.
Yes. Another representative, like I was saying, of that local group, LGD. They have made a name for themselves here with 3 players making it to this stage in the tournament. Huge shout outs to the other crew over there holding it down in the native language here in Portuguese. That is Buyu and Speed over there on the main stage of commentary. That is the mainstream, guys. Definitely check it out if you can. It's on Max. It's on a couple other things as well, which is insane. For the first time, Mortal Kombat is on HBO Max, the app. It's only in the Brazil region, from what I've been told. But depending on how it goes, you never know what's possible in the future. Never know.
All around. But players are getting their buttons checked real quick before they get into it. And then once we do, I don't expect to see any wild character changes. I should see a Havoc versus Sector. But yo, look at the big one. Oh, the Mortal Kombat Classic. They got statues.
Iron Studios has some really good Mortal Kombat stuff back there.
I didn't see that.
Yes, check it out, guys. Iron Studios with the collection. And where's that Raiden outfit in the game?
Man.
Woo!
Hey, Raiden. How you doing, girl?
Rock of the Classic. Reptile as well in front of her. That Reptile was Sub-Zero yesterday.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, she has multiple. It's a beautiful crowd right there. Look at it. Look at how many have the beautiful jersey that came with people's entrance here. Everyone that registered for this event got a custom jersey with their name on it. Ours was a team like that.
Another team, what's going on? Big shout out to Valentine, one of the premier reptiles.
Yeah, we have the reptile of the region down here.
Ready for the action that's going to be underway.
There we go. Make some noise out there.
That's what I like to see.
Now we're talking.
Like I said,
I was gonna do with them. Right as we started, I ran up and got some of those sticks. I've been back here banging them with them.
Like I said, big shout out to production. Make sure everything goes smoothly, not just for the players, but everyone that's watching in the air. Like I said, we're gonna have a great time here. We're gonna crown our champion very soon. But man, like I said, it was a crazy matches to get here. Please don't be afraid to look back at the VOD for yesterday's matches, because some of those things that happened, I lost my voice. I thought my voice was gonna die.
And some of the ones that happened off stream. And a lot of them were recorded, Tento. Yourself with a lot of them, but there were some others out there recording them as well. Man. And one caught the Sub-Zero mirror of the century.
Man. Wanna check that?
That's
look at the rain.
Look at that rain.
Look at the rain.
I told you to take the wizard's staff.
Take the wizard's staff.
Go. I gotta get a picture with him later.
Press the button.
Gotta get a picture with him later. Rocking Emperor Reign too. That's
That's the OD Reign, all right? He's got a gun that's crazy. Haven't put himself
it's
back
time
together, though.
for Mortal Kombat. Snake though, going with the Sub-Zero, which is going to be a specific potential counterplay to the sector zoning.
Oh my God.
But the question is, will she even zone? Does she even have to?
Tex right now slowing it down. Back to the neutral zone. With that Sub-Zero ice armor, if you guys do not know, it basically negates zoning for 5 hits or the duration, I believe, of 7 seconds. Out of there.
It's one of the Y-Tech's kind of patented sector plays. Loves using that bazooka knee, going up into mix-ups on where he's going to air float to, come down with. Oh, Snake, though, is trying to get a grasp of this match and not let go, though.
Ooh. Didn't commit, though. Could have been huge damage himself. He's going to back up, play the space.
And this is going to be... Does the ice armor also work on flame? I think it works on flamethrower. Taking away the armor
it does.
and the armored launch. This is a super counter pick.
Oh, it does, but big jump back into a fadeaway. The 1-1 connecting.
That was something that Whitex was really relying on, I feel like, heavily in the previous rounds. Oh, the big check.
Sub-Zero's gone, so he can go in. Goes for down 1. Sweet. Gets airborne.
Time keeps on slipping now.
Slow.
Subs in 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Armors.
No Motaro. Checks with big buttons, though. Looks back the frames and the knee.
Crowd is definitely going to be on Tech's side. If you guys did not know, he's going to stand up for
There
the
it is.
Brazilian.
She had that ready.
Nice balls blocked to gain some of that chip. Goes for the throw. Roundhouse.
Boom.
130. Damn, that's some damage. Airborne. We get a good conversion off this. A little awkward, but hey, make the most out of it.
Wow.
That was really good.
Sick route there before there, interrupting the Motaro. You're not saving me, buddy.
Frozen.
Put Motaro back in the stable.
268. Ice armor's up. Nice balls box. Getting out of there. Ooh, bait out the armor and punish. Oh my God. This is huge.
Whitex working on a miracle.
Guess with the mid. This is so much damage. You got to break.
She's burning damage over time. Adding up over 400. Fatal blows in play. But Ice Armor's going to shut down a whole lot of this.
What punish was crazy. Going at the fatal blow. Going to have to break immediately. Tex looking real strong right now. Here's Sub-Zero in the background. Sub-Zero going to be a cooldown. Couldn't get the mid. Good blocks. Mid. Elbows out. Stays in front. Gets the mid again. And that's going to be the kill. Why Tex going to take that first game?
On their feet. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe in miracles. Me and Tento are huge fans of miracles. We just witnessed one. What was that? 60 health to his name.
And made it happen.
And made it happen against
3 bars in a
one
dream.
of the boss health bars in the game. That Havoc thick brick.
Thick brick. Quote that, put it on a t-shirt, and please clip it too. Thick brick. All right? That's that cold cut. All right? Okay, Aqua. It's fine.
Might be the worst way I've ever referred to as a health bar.
Yeah. Jumping back into more projectiles on the screen. Oh,
Hello.
there you go. Plus frames. What's he gonna deal with it? Nope. Goes for down 1 immediately.
Whitex is really sweep heavy too in the offense. Great frame data to it.
Gonna get caught airborne, but not the conversion needed. But unfortunately, gets the mix afterwards. Tex is still only human at the end of the day. Gets the side switch too. Beautiful stuff and beautiful awareness. 317. Sweet. Oh, got caught airborne.
Not again. 29 HP and a dream. These are where the 4-2s have sneakily connected when needed most against the Ice Armor, but no, put into the range of the buttons of Havoc. He says thank you.
Went for a neutral duck right there. I wonder if it was actually trying to attempt to see if they was going to go for a high or a mid. I mean, a high or a throw. Doesn't get the flaws block again, trying to get that timing down.
You actually see the let go of block from him, trying to get it as late as possible.
You guys do not know what that helping hand. It is safe, but if you flaws block it, you can make it unsafe and punish them for it.
Oh, that was so smart to get everything off the screen right there on the EX rocket. It'll absorb the projectiles along the way, and there you see absorbing multiple projectiles.
No, didn't believe. Could have been big damage. Nice whip punish. Snake though. Take it to the skies. Tex. Gonna push to the corner. No, gonna go full screen again. You gotta chase me down. Good luck with that, buddy. 50 seconds left on the clock though. Plenty of time to work with for Snake though. Especially if he finds a hit. Breaks.
That was almost at the moment that the ice armor expired as well. See the activation again? Yes. But as you see, Sector still has some options here with that ice armor.
Oh, up block was clean. It hurt the chest, didn't it, Aqua? It hurt the body. 345. Nice armor throw.
And it's timed perfectly. Some of those flamethrowers right after the ice armor, I think he's got that internal clock in his brain, which is what some of the best in the world are able to do. While playing the counting down in their brain to the moment that they can swing. Big start for Snake though. Bye-bye ice armor though. This is huge. Oh, that's what armor. I'm gonna armor your armor, bud.
You love that with that. You love that. Oh, can he whip punish it? Oh my God! If he went for a double freaking thruster right there, he could have actually got a crazy punish. Nice reflect.
Great movement from Whitetex right now. That's very reminiscent too of Mortal Kombat 9 style Sector with really long-reaching normals to just check people on advances and put them back to full screen to do this right here. Missile City. Population, Snake Dough.
Armor, waited for the 2. Full screen, that's not going to work out too well. Going to go in the life lead. And the big thing about this is the next thing you confirm it's a fatal blow and get the kill. Don't do anything too crazy, that's going to cost you. Oh.
But we do see that the ice armor, he was forced to block. Whitetex just needs one. No meter for Snake since the double rocket. Time to deal with the Ice Age once more.
Ben, armor, waited 2, plus frames. More rockets on display. Nice flawless block. Time on the clock though. We're going down to 10 seconds.
Fatal
nice
blow.
Flawless block. Out of there. Shield bash on the other side. Brazil stands up. One more game needed for Tex so he can join Nicolas in winners finals.
Reptile was into it right there. You
into it
feel
right now.
everyone.
Brazilian killer, they said, huh? Oh, I remember what was said. The crowd definitely remember what was said. That's why they always getting hype on them. I love this energy.
The crowd saying, kill this.
I ain't gonna get this kill all right. Oh, bro, that man got a big bag.
With the energy that they're feeding their players, they're looking to make them immortal. Arco Verde's popping off out there. Whoa.
But up on top of that dude had a big bag of chips.
Are you hungry? Just like these players right now, they're starving for pro compositioning. Whitetex.
Oh my God. Air pro shenanigans right there, okay? Looking like gymnastics. Whip punish was so clean. You saw the extra back dash too? And look at the damage because he spit the ball. He made almost 400 damage too.
Almost a little bit more. Positioning as well. Called out. By the one
back to my bottle.
One move you really got is Havoc, the close distance. And it's a risk when you don't have the full Movado to back it up.
Nice armor. Knew the gap was coming. Full screen. And Tex right now, Aqua, he looking real strong to be able to take this over Snake though.
Now Nightmare Scenario, full screen. Big health deficit. Poke special. Not your turn as Whitetex has a match point.
That's going to be the kill. And that's one more round needed for Tex to join Nicolas in winners finals. Oh, he had a chance. Oh, I love this energy. Oh, yeah, keep that up. We're punished again. What you swinging at? Drops the combo, too.
I really hope you guys at home can hear the crowd. Sometimes I can let them breathe, let them do their thing as they are just in an incredible state of emotion, of passion with us, with these players in Mortal Kombat. What a time to be alive. Motaro catching a big fade up by my man. Luckily, he's got some thick skin back there. Yep. Snake looking for a range. Look at the 1 mid on the screen. Eats a rocket, but the mine.
It was still there.
None of us saw it.
Snake don't have a trap card the whole entire time. What a jerk.
He didn't check his backfield.
Finally gets a throw. No, double Steve, talk to him.
Ooh. The one to pull and interrupts.
Oh, this is over. Oh, this is done. This is cooked. Since Tex not throwing me anything. Should he go for one more armor? 3-0 victory over Snaketoe and shall meet Nicholas in winners finals. Brazil standing up. Has he 3-0'd everybody to get here?
Almost. One of them was 3-2. It was the second player in the run.
Okay.
I'm forgetting.
Aquadati? No, Aquadati? No.
No. And then Groxer, who was after Groxer?
No, I think he 3-0 Zeus.
It was 3-2.
It was 3-2 to Zeus?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the only close one. The rest have, I think, been 3-0. Domination. So many players here from Brazil are making a name for themselves right here and now. Another one, you guys now know. Ytex.
There's not too many people that took down the Twins. He has a chance to do that right now. He took Scorpion Fox to lose 3-0.
Mother of Elder Gods.
Can he do that to Nicholas?
Oh
Flag
my
is
God,
down.
did you see that?
That flag, big as hell.
They just ran around the crowd with a team flag of Lagardos, their team, and it's huge. I haven't seen that in offline in a long time. There is a massive flag of that team making its way around. Their presence known. As I said, the invasions of the realm seems to have begun. And this is
pop up under this armor.
yes.
Crowd goes utterly insane. There's the flag in the background that Aqua's talking about.
It's huge.
Man, huge as hell, but they made it come back one way or another. Guys, winners finals is set, but now we gotta take a trip downstairs to find out who is going to be eliminated after the bracket, or who still gets the glory of moving on to try to get the victory here at Gamescom LATAM.
Okay, and wait.
Got a teaser.
I really do apologize, but I was just told that we have a little teaser for you. And what is that a teaser of, guys? What are we about to send them to?
I don't know, but
So because we happen to be also on Max, if you guys are big fans of The Last of Us, enjoy this little teaser.
A mariposa significa mudança e crescimento?
Não. Isso é a borboleta.
E a mariposa?
Morte. Você acredita nessas coisas?
Agora que a gente tem uma noção, dá pra bolar um plano.
Vamos fazer o que a gente veio fazer.
Temos metralhadoras. Os seus malucos têm arcos e flechas e superstição. Agora me diga, como a gente vai perder?
deita no chão!
Todo dia, um dos seus lobos enxerga a verdade.
Eu volto se você quiser. E eu continuo se você quiser. Ai, meu Deus. O que você quer fazer?
Mais forte! Jackson, responde! Jackson!
Those are the big fans of Last of Us. Go ahead and check that out on Max. The new season will be coming out soon. And hey, guess what? I'm a big fan of the game series, but I'm a damn big fan of that show. But in the meantime, we gotta get back to the action.
Yes, season 2 is happening right now. It's in the middle of happening on HBO Max right now. Definitely catch up there if you haven't. But welcome back to some Mortal Kombat here in Brazil. We're going down back to the losers bracket. We got 2 players left in winners. And now we get to see who goes through that long run of the lowest top 8 bracket. I believe we're going to be going to King Gambler.
Versus Mutas and...
No. It's Gur, I think, next.
I saw King
Possibly.
Gambler on the stage, though.
Oh, was it Gambler? Okay. So there are 2 matches down here to get to, and it's another U.S. versus international battle, back to back. It's a survival for the United States from here on out. As we introduce the next players here to the stage.
Find out. We got mixed up a little bit. We're going to figure out none of the way, but nonetheless, you're going to see some interesting matches between our last American players and one of Brazil's finest.
Yes. You guys saw the one match today that we've seen of Matsuzin, but if you didn't see the run yesterday, simply sensational. Never have we seen, dare I say, a desolation of Sonic Fox's game plan in a fighting game.
Like, we don't see Sonic Fox lost too often.
Yep.
But like, definitely got lost in himself. It's like, what do I do with this?
It isn't that Sonic lost. Sonic was lost
Yes.
in that match.
Truthfully. Didn't know how to open up a person whose defense was just so crisp, so clean.
Was so ready for what Cyrax does best, right? And how do you open up opponents as Cyrax? Most conventionally, what you see Sonic go for, command grab, and then delay with that mid to, if you read, command grab. Didn't fall for either of those. Sonic's got to start from scratch if he wants to try to take on Matsuzin again, because it's crazy. But we already saw Sonic, like I said, making adjustments today, where even if you tech the throw, there's going to be a combo. So look for the layers that, already progress here in the future. I kind of like that Sonic was already testing it here just to kind of, I think, get it into motion and get it into play. Let's take a look at the bracket at where we are right now. Woo! And let's see who is in whose path down here. Lavender.
Oh, God.
We'll face the winner of Gur and Scorpion Fox. None of this is safe. None of this is easy.
And then on the other side, then King Gambler fights Muzin, but then the winner that has to fight Snake, though?
And look how evenly spread it is.
Yeah, it is.
Chile, Brazil, America. Chile, Brazil, America in losers. They've got Chile, Brazil waiting in winners. And this is one of the first times that there's been an invasion of a lot of our, quite a few of our top guys here. And that's all who traveled. But one of the last Brazil game show in MK11, one of the biggest names to go there, and one of the only names to go there from the U.S. was Gur.
Yeah.
So Gur's actually a returning player. Never has the likes of Sonic Fox been to Brazil. This is Sonic Fox's first time in Brazil.
This was. First MK action. This is.
As they say in the streets, learn today.
You're going to learn today. Let's see if Gambler's going to learn today. This is going to be a really interesting match because both of these boys' defense is so damn solid. How is either one of them going to open each
This is
other
going
up?
to be a timeout.
Yeah. If you guys are ready for a long match, it's going to be a long match for defense. King Gambler versus Mutsu is going to be happening right here, right now. This is going to get a huge first hit with that chop into Tremor. Look at swinging. Oh, wait a second. The noose is getting kind of exposed by King Gambler.
Absolutely, Gambler all over that one. Whipping that one with the swiftness to the corner. Armor break off of that safe jump. And that's going to be huge in keeping Matsuzin at bay. Tremor time? Nope.
Not afraid the armor though is Matt though. I respect that. Trying to look for a huge whip on his Gambles, but gets caught by a low ground pound instead. Full combo. Spin to win. 2-7.
Oh, careful once that neutral's reset. Every whiff of these normals, and Matsuzin's doing an awful lot of them, are susceptible to Gambler's reactions. And we know that they are lethal. Locked and loaded. Tremor's on deck, and here he comes.
Chop coming through. Safety behind Tremor. Tries to go for throw, not close enough. Gets hit by the load, and it's going to be a breaker immediately. Still huge for Gamblers. If he loses round, 3 bars gone for Matt is huge.
I like the movement. He's walking him to the corner right now. Got fatal level.
Input. That could have been a trick guard.
And I think Matsuzin just went for a fake out or an unsummon on the low, because that's right. That's where you get the nastiness. Keeps it for the pressure. But the amp interrupt by Gambler keeps him on plus frames here. Even more plus again.
The blocks, poking the special. He was looking for it. But guess what? Not blocking his Gambles. Jails with the stand too. That is going to be Big Matt. Mujis taking that first round.
The only time in that pressure you couldn't press was the hit advantage of the down 4 of Baraka's. Ever so lethal. And he's the only Baraka I see consistently do that knockdown, consistently setting up safe jump. And if you guys are taking notes at home, incorporate safe jump setups into your game plan that allow you to safely jump in if someone wakes up, and more times than not, you can set up a little armor break if you're quick enough.
Oh, try to go for a punish right there. Not going to work out. Tremor, the homie, going for the legs and overhead afterwards. Look at that damage, by the way. 360.
That's not bad. It's incredibly like the game plan he's got going on in that immediate close the gap, get the Tremor going. A lot of people just not ready for Baraka to always constantly be, I guess, in your face, even from a full screen. Because he has Tremor now, he's going to find himself in the same exact position. No, he's going to keep it this time around. He wanted that chip.
Pressing again.
The game plan that we saw so effective to get him here. Equally as effective on King Gambler in this first game, who's going to need some major adjustments.
like Gambler
as everything just still working in favor of Matsuzin. That one whiff punish looked like it was a great start for Gambler, but we didn't really see anything beyond that when it came to the spacing game.
It looks like a lot of King Gambler is that he's not too used to this having to deal with so many plus frames from Tremor, and he's trying to backdash away and get away from some of these frame traps, but he hasn't been able to.
And a very unique approach to Baraka in general, how he's moving across the screen. When he decides to backdash, something like that, where Gambler tries to whip punish the poke, gets whip punished himself. These guys are playing some footsies.
Man, this is the first MK game where we had to chase a Tarkatan.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Chase a Tarkatan. You never had to do that in an MK game.
Imagine a game where you have to respect a Tarkatan at all.
Oh my God.
They made Baraka good. Hold on a second.
You better make some people mad because you know Melina's an honorary Tarkatan.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, catch the approach. Are you serious? That's a lot of damage. Not gonna be the kill, but Gamblers.
And the damage.
Mid,
Solid as
time. Phases out. Down one.
Comeback denied. What a momentum swing that he has just
Nice armor through.
been riding through this game and a half straight on Gamblers.
Gonna keep it safe. Nice down one. Go to the fourth throw. Beautiful stuff right here for Gamblers.
I'm wondering if that straight shot off of the back three also takes away the gap in trying to launch into big damage. I'm wondering the speed there.
Wakes up with abundance matters and just goes in with a sword dash 2-1. Forced to break now for Gambles.
Is he reaching a situation where he's getting and feeling even more and more comfortable? As if he can do no wrong! Even though he's a Brazilian, that's as American reset as it gets, baby! The drop, the re-pick up, the away, the step back punish that has been one of the keys to his victory. And Gambler, a 2-0 deficit. Brazil about to put another on the board.
There is
That backdash advancing low is eating people alive.
Terrible, terrible stuff. And right now, I feel like it's mostly Gamblers. I feel like it's most of us in America I've seen so far is not used to Baraka playing on this level. We don't have many Barakas that play on a high level in America besides really Blizzard.
Hey man, kill as well. But Blizzard,
They don't play, don't play no Baraka no more.
You know, yesterday before that match happened, I said Baraka is one of the only answers I feel like to Sonic and Cyrax because of what we saw in the online bracket. Blizzard took a game off Sonic. Blizzard made Sonic bleed early.
Yeah.
And going back to what has been said from those tournaments, if you remember things were said, Kale couldn't have done it with Baraka. I think Kale could have done it with Baraka. We're seeing some different stuff.
Speaking of doing it with Baraka right now, as you just said, another back one into a huge whip punish, eating Gambler alive. Take away at that life bar is Mutison. Nice flawless block, goes for the forward throw. Rock. It always beats paper. No, it doesn't. It beats scissors.
He's swiping right now.
Swiping left and right.
He's putting out so many active frames that it's looked like Gambler struggled to get into what looks like the 4-3 range. Anything. Oh, Matsu, the knockdown. Sparking him up.
Blocking it all.
So-
Plus range on plus range. It's not your turn, Gambles. It's not your turn. This might be the fall of our American player, American hero, Gambles right now.
This is what Gamblers used to doing to others. Lockdown, never your turn, kind of pressure.
Good blocks. Goes for a neutral duck, man. Oh my God. The plus range, trying to go for back throw, nothing. Full string again. Has been catching Gamblers a lot of times. He's been stacking a lot of back ones, but finishing out the string instead. Goes for down three. Goes for a big throw. Doesn't go for back throw quite yet. Only been forward. Nice reach.
I should check the wake up buttons, and he unbelievably just did it again. Woke up, interrupted the stand two. He just screwed up his wake up stand two again. Another in for Gambler.
Big whip punch
Has
back,
to
Gamblers.
establish that he can't just be swinging these buttons. He's got
bar
some
no
pressure
back.
established here. The question is, can he keep it going? Armor, almost full tremor. You definitely expect the armor to come when it's available. Not needed here.
Doesn't spin the bar on it. Gets shimmied his Gambles by the force ring. Wait. Aqua, this could be over.
Oh, for sure. Look at the resources. Look at the life.
Goes for down. He didn't spin the 2 bars. He could have killed. But wait
Not
a
going to
second.
be needed. Matsu's in from downtown. A Baraka barrage later. And he's eliminated King Gambler, sending him home, keeping the Brazil dream alive. A 3-0 victory. Young Matsuzin, 16 years old, here from the heart of Brazil. On a global stage of Mortal Kombat against one of the best players on the planet, getting it done again. A thorn in the United States side in our run here.
Is he gonna be the U.S. killer? Is he gonna take out every U.S. player? Oh wait, he didn't take out Wise. But he's taking out Sonic.
He's taking out Sonic.
He's taking out Gambler. If he takes out Gurk, oh my god. Oh my god. Woo.
Who is still alive in this tournament. Let's take a look at some of this one back. God, it's so hard to establish the buttons. Again, Baraka's buttons are so good.
Like,
they are so good.
has such
And
good range.
in a matchup where it's neutral only, where it's normals versus normals, I think Baraka's a little bit superior.
Yes. A lot of swipes and a lot of swipe lefts, no tender dates at all. It was actually insane for this man. And here's the kill right here, actually. And you see a big pop off from the crowd when he got it. Gambas with the head shake. Slight disappointment, of course, but nothing to be slouched at 7th place.
Congratulations. Even there on the clip, playing it back, you saw Killer Shinnok in the front row did the animation of the end of the Baraka move because that's how into it he was. That's insane. Definitely feeling it there in the front row. Like it's Brazilian royalty in the front row.
There's just all Brazilians right in the front.
The Exceptional, Killer Shinnok, Lavender Rain, Y Valentin, and a few others just side by side there in the front row.
Is that Amagato?
I think so. I think Agamotto's eyes right there next to Gi.
Everybody's
Oh,
like,
yes. That's a Hollywood front row right there.
there's a Hollywood ass front row. Okay, that's some royalty in there. Front row.
Yep. The,
My
the
goodness.
Argentinians next to them.
Yep.
We got a beautiful crowd out there right now, guys.
Beautiful indeed. But guys, we're far from over. We got one more round of losers match to go about, and that is Gurr versus Scorpion Fox. That is the run back of Mexico. That match was insane, by the way, in top 8.
Yes, it was. All of matches, or all Gurr's matches from Mexico, I felt like could have been won. When against Sonic, really close. Scorpion Fox. Wait, is there a chant going?
There's definitely a chicken.
They were singing, I'm not gonna
leave.
Okay.
Then like, well, I'm not leaving. Leonardo DiCaprio said the best. I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. That's like what's going on right now.
It is Gurr approaching to the stage right now.
There's a fat gnat over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, it was mad random. When I was talking, we watched the replay. I smacked my arm. Aqua kind of looked at me. There was a gnat about it me.
I thought it was.
I was like, yo.
I thought he was trying to like
no.
Wake
I was
himself
like,
up a little bit, just like pump himself up.
No, that net was huge. I was like, bro, it was pregnant, bro.
And the insects down here are different.
True. They
Once they come out of the Amazon, no joke. No joke.
I was like, bro, please, don't do this to me right now.
Not at all. And the drive here to the city, absolutely gorgeous from the airport. Sao Paulo, visually stunning.
Yes, it is. Weather's real nice here. Some people's like, is it real hot? No, because
it was a little bit cooler here than the States.
Because I've been telling people, since we're in South America, we're below the equator. We're going to summer in the North Hemisphere. They're going to winter. So like that's why it's a little cooler out here. This is their like fall season. So that's why it's really funny that I was telling.
Yeah, it's actually been really beautiful weather-wise. Couldn't have picked a better time of the year. And we're apart. If you guys can't tell, if you look at the crowd, if you look out there, we're a part of something that is so much larger. It is as far as the eye can see in this building that we are in. And almost every new game in the industry, almost every company in the industry, in the gaming industry, is here right now. We've got Nintendo in the building, Warner Brothers in the building, Bethesda in the building. I played the Oblivion Remastered for a moment over there. Tento's reactions.
I'm trying to kill this thing.
Equaling the players here tonight. Hold on a second. Why does somebody like you? Why are you the target?
They like the chocolate.
We won't.
They don't want the white chocolate today. I'm sorry.
They want the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You can't open it. You can't leave it open like that.
Okay.
But so much here at Gamescom 2025, which is what we are a part of here for the pro competition. Just an awesome event. You know, the energy here again, not just from Mortal Kombat, but all of Brazil and everyone here is similar in that they're just wonderful people that are just gamers that have a passion for this stuff. There's like no negativity in the air. It's just all love of games that is here. And it's really cool to be a part of. Even when I'm not, when we haven't been Mortal Kombating, just walking around and being a part of the actual event, it's been really cool. So if you're looking at Gamescom in the future, definitely a really cool event to be a part of.
No, if you look for any event that's in, like I said, South America or Central America, please go.
Specifically.
Like they
are. If you want to take it to
passionate.
Brazil, this is a wonderful way to do it.
Honestly, a great time here. Smooth,
especially if you're a gamer. Especially.
Oh. Air balloons.
They're called what? Bategos?
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 Batego, vamos.
That's what they're using out there in the crowd, guys. I stole some as well. And once we get this next match started, I'm gonna see if I can get the crowd going with these sticks. But Mortal Kombat 1, baby, they came prepared. They knew what the energy that was gonna be in the crowd, and they said, why not feed it? Very smart, the guys down here. They know what they're doing.
I'm hearing some happiness.
I am hearing some Gears gameplay. I'm hearing time being rewound. Possible button check, but no, we are going in.
We're going right into it. Yes, it is. It's going to be losers round 2. Gert versus Scorpion Prox, the run back. And it's so crazy that they're in the exact same stage they played in Mexico. Oh my God. This is the treat I need to see. Another command grab going to be scooped up. Oh, sweep for sweep. My sweep is better, Bucko. Just never mind. You got it. You got it, bro.
No debating that. The range that foot extends. Booker already erasing history.
Oh, he thought he was going to go for another one, but it's not going to work out. Goes for the legs, drops the combo. Wait a second. Uncharacteristic from Scorpion Prox. Going to hold a full combo and break it immediately. Gur with the life lead.
And Gur, since Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken, only started incorporating more clone gameplay at Biennality on, where he's had a little bit more firepower, I feel like, in the game plan. See if it comes onto play here. It's really expensive, needs 2 bars, but it's something I've seen him improve since the last time that they played. Already taking a great round here, dominating.
And that was a neutral duck in the corner coming out of Scorpion Prox. He was needing command grab, but it did not come. It was the overhead instead. Once again, rewind in time, it never happened. He actually has full health.
I don't know what anyone's talking about. Gur still working on a flawless victory in this one.
I'm not going to lie. Like I said, this is the same matchup in Mexico, and Scorpion Prox took it 3-2. Should Gur go up early, I actually could see Scorpion Prox maybe switching. Because I feel like Gur laughed this matchup a lot specifically for this.
We could see a potential counter pick in the form of maybe a ghost face.
Oh my God.
Something. We do know the twins to do something like that.
Imagine keeping yourself safe after going to the unsafe option. This guy Gur. Oh God.
He's a madman.
Nice block.
Only you can be plus on whiff.
Nice.
Tries to do it again, but no Motaro to save him.
Airborne, burst, gets a full combo too, has to break that.
That would have been close to death because he had the Motaro teleports to keep the double freeze.
Oh, gonna get caught. And he's trying to use weak right to get ate up. He's dead. Oh wait, no, he didn't use it. Overhead coming through. Gur taking game number 1 against.
Gurus, as we call him in the streets of Mortal Kombat, is a man who has personified the character since Mortal Kombat 11 dropped. What is that, 5 years ago now?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
2019.
No.
It came out in 2019.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, it did. No. MKX has been out for 10 years now.
We're not getting that
10 years.
All right.
10 years.
Okay.
Same work with Ryan
6
Tyson.
years he has been this character in MK11, the best on Earth with Geras. Here in MK1, the best on Earth with Geras.
Oh, he's dashing up. Oh, wait a second, Gur not gets it right. Gets hit by the overhead. That's another launch.
And this health, not safe at all. A single special can do it here. The clothesline from hell.
Sweet punish. Goes for another armor, and that should be that. Big jump from Gur. Hello? I might have just lied to you all.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Snap again.
Doesn't have the meter. This is just pure damage. And it scales less with that time freeze on the screen. Get hoofed. Oh! Motaro getting his licks.
Know, would Gur be bold enough to do a dash up overhead? Is he that bold?
Is he going to turret depending on the space? He's going up into his face, into overhead.
I told you, he loves that button so much. He loves a 4-3. It doesn't matter. He's going to bust your head. Either way, Gur stealing it from Prox.
He went for the optimal. If he went for something quicker, like a stand one, definitely would have had it in the bank. Oh, it's a really good reaction.
Like blocks. Oh, beats him out, but guess what? He's out of there. Doesn't matter.
I'm out of the corner.
Oh,
walked up throw. Motaro punched him in the throat. What an insulting place to get punched.
Yeah. About to go over another great wall. Soon. There it is. Oh, the sweep from max range. Are you serious? But they get the combo. What's going on? Oh my God, Prox, don't tell me you're nervous right now. Don't get nervous in the surface. This ain't the time. Try to get a conversion, not gonna work out, but guess what? It doesn't matter because he has rewind. Oh, and
Toss
he
coming
waited.
back too.
Gotta get out of there.
People in the zone. He actually recognized that hit really awkwardly and could have been punishable on hit. That was so good by Gur. The brain on that man. Multiple flawless blocks. Negated by the tech of the throw. Tries to walk forward a little bit, and Gur meets him with overhead.
Got caught. Wasn't blocking. Wait, dropping again. Prox, what's going on?
Now it's rewind time.
There it is.
That never happened. It even got the hit, which means you're not going to be there for the land, and we're even on health right now.
Out of there.
He has the health lead because of the
Hitler.
deficit. 900 HP.
He out of there. Wait. He got the
He was the wrong way. And Gur, it'll take this with another time transpiring finish.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. The pressure that it put on Scorpion Prox with the 900 HP was so crazy because he had the health lead, but not the health lead.
Anna Bananas discarded.
Going down to percentages,
I don't
like I
want to
talked
hear
about.
it.
And this is the character where it matters the most.
Anna Bananas and discarded. I don't want to hear a single buff havoc with what just happened on the screen. I repeat, I don't want to hear a single buff havoc. He missed out in the meaty. Get your meaties up. Go back to culinary school. All right.
Shouts to Anna's Bananas for being a final combatant.
Yes, he is.
That's my son. He matched his way to final combat. I'm so proud.
I'm so proud too. But I'm also proud of this Johnny changed to the Johnny career. Wait a second. Big change of pace right now.
Goodbye. Try again.
Man, grab. Trying to do raw shadow kick. What the hell?
Up close?
Yeah.
You know that he meant to put an EX on that.
Yeah. Put a ring on to something. Didn't work out too well. Goes off the wall. He's gonna throw up another one. Oh my God, that whip up. It wasn't even a counter hit. But it didn't happen. Oh, I like the armor.
Imagine the mental stack that it puts on you to make a godlike decision and for it literally not to have that happen.
I gotta hold that. Wait a
Plus
second.
frames.
He's gonna rewind though, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, he does. Doesn't matter.
Try again. No meter though. This is
Exactly
when he's
bubble.
weak. It's weak when he has no hourglasses.
Oh, finds the hit. Spins the bar.
Here we
Lots of
go.
damage too. Oh, he's gonna kill. Spin Trimmer.
That's some big damage there. Johnny hitting for a 4 hundo. And Prox getting some love from out there in the crowd.
Trying to stay alive. Oh, he smacked the hell out of Trump, but he's out of there. Gotta be instantly sweep on the punish on that down 3. Nice flawless block, but guess what? Thought the command grab was coming. Hoping the special did the wrong one.
Put out the interactable. There's some possibilities on the screen, but now he's so far away. Will he be able to use it? Here we go. And it's gone. Right when he needed it most.
When he needed it most, it vanished.
He was gone. He left us.
Oh, command grab. That was max range.
That was from a
too.
distance.
Holy. That was that clothesline from hell. Go for that one, poking the special. Beautiful stuff right there. Full combo. Girl, you going to rewind? No. Doesn't even need to because he dropped it. Sweet. Commits.
Caught him being aggressive. Wake up again. Surely has to break. Doesn't want to be down to match point here.
Goes for snap. No punish. Nothing.
Says peace out, corner.
Punish.
And it actually whiffed. Very rarely in the lands of Mortal Kombat do you see a shadow kick just raw whiff in someone's face like that. Gur, match point to eliminate Scorpion Prox from this tournament.
Looking strong thus far. Gets a fourth throw right here. Gur could have had a big whip on it, but nonetheless, like I said, there's plenty of adjustments that happened since Mexico, and you can see it right here. He has full control over Scorpion Prox.
Scorpion Prox getting into a range where he can single dash into a normal and then get some pressure. But he's been so petrified of going beyond that read, of getting into range and then dashing beyond it because something's going to be meeting him there. From Gur. Speaking of, here comes the clone.
Oh.
Breaking the armor.
Oh.
Mix comes afterwards.
He wasn't blocking none of it, but guess what? Gets hit by the tackle again. Thought command grab was coming. More plus range you got to deal with. Command grab now. Oh, he jumps out. Beautiful stuff right there. Immediate to pay the blow. Iris. He parried it.
Try, but he parried it.
Did that reset the damage?
What?
Did that reset?
Fucking what?
Did that reset the damage? Oh my God, I think it did. That's so much. 420 for that.
By God. We just witnessed.
Wait, he can pay to blow you back. Don't do anything crazy. You can't legit do anything crazy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Gur looking to play reactionary. No meter though.
He snapped. He didn't crackle
No
the top
shot
though. Safety. Did you wake up Fatal Blow? He was going to try something, but the counter hit came through. Scorpion procs stays alive.
Off of something I've surely never witnessed before. Someone getting out of a Fatal Blow hit to go into the hit of the what?
But they combo. That's the crazy part about it. It didn't reset. It comboed.
I'm assuming that he didn't hit the parry. He just got hit by the swing.
I'm assuming.
But it looked like it parried it.
I think he hit confirmed, and then Gur went for rewind, but then he parried the rewind.
That's what it looked like, and it was like,
What?
did that really just happen? And things you only see at this level of this game. Oh, put the hourglasses down, man.
Oh, down three.
No stand for you. No Imhotep.
Oh, he's just doing it for the love of the game. There's 2 overheads in a row. Who would have thought? Full string. Patience. Look at the respect being shown. Where's the command grab? We got out of there.
Oh, what happened to the cart in the background?
Man.
Oh, what did
it
it do?
broke.
Oh, no.
Just spontaneously combusted. Rewind? No?
That cart was $50, a-hole.
I think the game was worth a little bit more than $50, but they actually, how cheaply it was made. Yeah,
I mean, look at that thing.
pretty fast. Oh, whip punished again. Wait a second. Second page out of King Gambler's book.
Speaking of Imhotep, we got Cleopatra in the background.
Man. Oh, I don't even know what was. I feel like it was mad plus.
That had some frame data to it.
It was meaty.
Oh, look at the movement by Gur. Dancing across the screen.
Oh, yes, command grab. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Definitely doable with Fatal Blow.
Overhead.
No falling for the stagger. 7 seconds down. The chase down. Immediate side switch. No meter though, and that was the smart thing to do. Take away any kind of opportunity for the damage to be done in a couple of seconds. A little bit of a risk in hindsight.
Yeah, because if he blocked that, definitely. Stand one fatal.
But sometimes you gotta risk it for that biscuit.
Yes, you do.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Yeah, we all getting hungry out here, man. Anti didn't get it. You do not anti-air Johnny jump kick. You up block it.
One of the, we like to call the God jump kicks in this game.
Got cooked the OS.
That's one of the huge things about this team. The synergy is being able to do your pressure that's plus on block, and if it doesn't work, you still get a combo.
Beautiful stuff all around. Faces out. Goes for a sweep on a punish with a down one. I like it. Is he plus? Oh no. He's trying to walk me down. This stranger is in my house and trying to fight him back, but he beating your ass, Johnny. Oh no. Oh no, it wasn't active. He's just shadow kicking for the love of the game.
He's just doing it.
Look at him. He gonna do it again.
Is swinging with his, what feels like his entire life force. Now he's eating dirt, unfortunately. As Gur is sitting on his resources right now. And we'll go into the potential final round with it. This is a really scary position for Scorpion procs. Gur still has snap. He still has reverse time. The resource war, he just keeps winning time and time again. He's the accessibility to what's effective really paying off for Gur.
Oh my God, almost had a big rip with that jump kick, another overhead coming through. Bro, Prox has been dying to overheads, bro. Has to break. That might be Scorpion Prox's last break of the set. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Motaro's back. Plus flame's gonna be abused. Oh no. It's still there.
And you still have to deal with the homeboy in the back swinging. As he was told to do, the Sand Lord, the Time Lord of Mortal Kombat. Closer to taking this, putting Scorpion procs within Fatal Blow range under the 30% health bar range. EX goes up, Motaro for ship, and that'll do it. Gur eliminates one of the twins from Pro Comp Brazil. Smile on his face.
I think this is the first time that Gur is actually beating a twin. If I remember correctly. This is Gur's first win over a twin. He came really close to Mexico, like I said.
And that's
definitely the tapes, and now he just did 3-1.
That's also the calmest he's been after a victory.
Yes. Gur's looking really.
He's looking good
Look
up
at
there.
the Gur's path, actually. This is very doable.
And now he has Lavender Rain, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, never mind. It's not doable. I'm sorry. He hates Takeda versus Geras. He hates it. If he got Snake though, he would have been better.
He fight for his life. Kerr getting some love out there. Let's go, crowd. That's what I like to hear.
Let's go. Vamos. Kerr taking it over Scorpion Prox 3-1. Very impressive stuff. Prox did get some late adjustments with that. Johnny, unfortunately, could not close it out. So now, it's another thing, like, see, the thought process, Scorpion Prox, as soon as he got hit by the overhead, what does he do? Well, he's going to have to think about that on the trip home, all right? Sorry.
That unfortunate whiff that went through Kerr right there, got the corpse hop, the drop, and there you see the emotion from Killer Shinnok in the crowd has really said everything as we see the replays back. Just look at Killer Shinnok and you'll kind of know everything that happened. A heartbreaker there with the whiff again going through the body. Kerr getting on the board.
Man, the emotion that's on Scorpion Prox's face during that time.
And the clone. Every time that it was activated, it's costly 2 bars. Was able to get the hit. Even Prox, when he thought that he had the right read to disrespect it, to swing through, was ineffective. And this was a really hard spot to get out of here. It's just plus frames, jailing pressure afterwards, and Prox accepting the fate of a 3-1 victory.
That was a frame one handshake.
For Kerr. That was a
sorry.
the combo wasn't even over.
He's like this instantly. I was like, damn. He really said like, oh, okay,
Yep.
you got it, bro. You got it.
You got it.
Never mind.
GG's. I got a lab.
So like I said, when I had to fight 11 in the range licks, but I talked to Kerr, he's like, he hates Takeda versus Geras with a passion.
Okay.
So I don't know what he's gonna do. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna change the pace from the cameo side of things. He might have been thinking about something, but that's the matchup he doesn't like.
I have been seeing him on a couple of other cameos when warming up, out there in the stages. A little bit of Movado,
Good.
which we never know if it can come into play. You know, something that gives him something to think about full screen or different conversions off of the Sand Killer. That's going to be really good for King full screen. That's what it's going to be as we still have some more Mortal Kombat action on the way. But guys, before we do, another quick break here at Pro Kombat Brazil. Don't go anywhere. More Mortal Kombat on the way.
Welcome back to some more MK Pro Comp here at Gamescom LATAM for that Pro Competition. If you guys do not know, this is stop here at our demigod event, the second demigod event of the season. We have a lot of stuff that's going on in the top 8, but we only have one at the end of the day. Sonic Fox and Scorpion Prox are already eliminated. I will say again, Sonic Fox and Scorpion Prox are out of the tournament already.
That's not a sentence you get to say much in a lifetime, let alone at the same event that is here at Brazil Pro Comp. Welcome everyone. This is the 2025 stop on the World Tour for Mortal Kombat 1, a demigod level event, just like Tento said, where the most points, the most prestige, and prizing are at stake on this tour. There's only 4 of these in the entire world, and a huge shout out to the entire Pro Comp for putting one of the big ones here in the heart of Brazil. That's one of the hearts of Mortal Kombat on the planet. You see it here with the people, you see it with the play. A great place to be if you like competitive Mortal Kombat.
Exactly. Like I said, there's no other place to be rather than in the South American region and Central America at that, because like I said, the passion is unbound. And you about to see that again with the next name that's about to come up real soon. My goodness, they've been hyping up every player. And like I said, the Brazilians have not stopped.
Wait, what?
Show the orange. They got these all around. They've been smacking it up all the whole entire time. All right, they're going crazy. Anytime there's hype going on in the sets, a fatal blow has hit, or their favorite players go on the stage, they're going loudly. And they're going proudly indeed.
They're making themselves known. As we take a step, still in the loser's side of the bracket, we've got 2 matches to get through down here before we creep towards the top 4 of this entire thing. And not coming up first is going to be that Lavender Gur match. Instead, we're going to be going to the other side.
That would be Mutazin versus Snake though. Oh,
so get ready to see
a lot of this, bro.
It's gonna be crazy out there.
A lot of this. That's Brazil versus Chile.
Yes, and you can feel that Matuzin's, heck, with just one of the young guns from Brazil now. Yes. I gotta say, but I'd say has a similar effect. I feel like on the crowd as what Kale was doing at Texas Showdown in North America, where people were just, they knew that that was like the next generation, like the next great player, and the crowd just felt that storyline and was feeding it. I feel the same thing for the Brazilians here. Let's take a look at the bracket and see where exactly we are on this monumental run, regardless who it makes through. Everyone here has made it through death pools, death runs, to be where they are, as 6 now remain here in Sao Paulo.
Oh my goodness, top 6 is underway.
Half of them hometown heroes.
Yep. One last American left. Gur is the only American player left in this tournament. But like I said, Lavender Rain is going to go against him. Snake though and Mutazin is going to have on stage next. And waiting in that winners final side of things, the 2 players who have not lost a set the entire tournament. One of them shall fall, Nicolas and Tex. Since we going to know later on, but we got to get through this loser side to find out who's going to top 4 first before we get to that one. We're going to get a little check on the side of things. But remember, guys, exclamation point bracket in the chat if you guys want to find out what led to these moments as well. All the things that happened beforehand. We had pool play right before this yesterday, and like I said, it was absolutely amazing, absolutely ecstatic. So much hype, so many good players. We got to meet a lot of the people we watched for a long time.
A really long time. That's what's made this trip so special. I know for me and you, and for everyone that's here for the first time, Sonic as well, is getting to meet so many people because Brazil, universally, is the #2 audience for Mortal Kombat. I know most people, when they check metrically, it's US, Brazil, usually Russia third, someone else, but Brazil's a much higher percentage than you would think, being in a second place. They are right there. This truly is a place to be.
Definitely so, definitely so. They bring the hype, and they definitely love the action that's being on display, and the action is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Trust and believe. Sit back, relax. We're going to crown ourselves a champion by today, and those players are already getting up to the stage, and I hear everyone just going crazy as they know the anticipation of the next match that's coming underway. I think I see the character select screen going to be held up.
Oh, yes. We're starting to hear some character action right now through the ears, and here we go. It's a button check, it looks like. At least that's what I'm thinking with the Raw Baraka. Even though we saw that check from King Gambler earlier, you got to warm up the flawless block, man.
There was no reason
that's the level that they're at right now. Don't you second guess what they do. Look at where they are, Tento. Right. They are part of the game. They're just ones and zeros at this point. And look at that beautiful crowd out there. Make some noise out there. Hey! There we go!
Yeah! Aqua getting the crowd involved. Johnny Cage over there taking a phone call.
Bringing him to life right now, that's right.
Argentina over there too.
Argentina in the front row. Shouts to Jeffo.
Yep. Oh, the big homie out there too. All right, loser side action, guys. Remember, losers has to watch from the crowd for the rest of the time and, be a little salty, but still got a decent amount of pro-con points. There's a handshake right here. This is going to be Brazil versus Chile.
The crowd getting louder by the second as the match begins here, and it's Mortal Kombat time. Snikto Matsuzin.
That was max range. Jesus. Matsuzin.
It's his calling card. He's the first one to knock. He always knocks.
Right. Never going not to. They're blocking the mix immediately. Matsuzin. Playing the spacing game right now. Goes to down four, goes to sweep. Guess what? It's blocked correctly. Another chop slide in, right back into it.
And he's perfectly fine with taking his 192 every time on that. And if you block it, his turn. Gap's been closed. Baraka buttons.
Thought he can press his button, but it's not your turn quite yet. Take him to the skies. You know what this means. Big damage. 348. Nice down poke.
Armor. Oh. Look at the damage. Raw, but answers in kind through the bowling ball, but it didn't connect. I wonder if that was for an on-block setup. Specifically, erased all the effort in round number one by that one mistake, and Snake draws first blood early.
Snake looking strong thus far.
This is the Brazilian killer, we've been told.
Yep, the Brazilian killer being Snake. See if we can keep this up. Oh, immediate down poke. Plus frames you got to deal with. Goes to sweep instead. Jumping back. We'll play the defensive game. Trimmer. Bowling.
Who do you think you are? I am.
All right. I am Mattazine. Unfortunately, he's getting comboed in the worst way right now.
Unfortunately, he is almost dead.
Looking like a combo video in the worst way. Snake, please let him. Wait.
Do you believe in miracles?
We might believe in miracles right now. Takes a big bite of him. I don't believe Havoc can get Tarkatan because imagine Havoc with Tarkat. Nah.
Yeah, no.
That'd be terrible.
All right, one hit at a time. Snake, sitting real pretty, though. That breaker's looking kind of juicy. He needs some craziness. And gets hit by Das Boots. This is a battle of the double leg drop jump-ins. As game one.
And those are crusty toes coming from them. You know both of them don't bathe.
Both of them.
They don't bathe. Them nasty. They got that athlete's foot when they come down. Two of them teams.
Snake 1-0. Will the great Havocing continue?
Whoa.
And what in the world? A first change in Matsuza's game plan to Scorpion. He likes characters that are just solid as a rock on the ground, I feel like.
Yeah, great buttons in neutral that you got to contest with.
Great,
long range buttons.
Great buttons in neutral. And great buttons in neutral. Havoc says, I'm coming in with a mid, whether you like it or not. It's clobbering time.
Oh, my God, 426. Does it go for throw right words? Staggers with the 4-3, gets the back throw, so you know what that means. Fair call, full combo. Thank you for the NJP.
Keep him
the down
restanding,
4
okay.
reset. Instant ring. Okay,
He
I
won
like
that
that.
max hit advantage on the down 4. Trying to shred, but Snake, though, still sitting pretty. That thick brick of Havoc's health bar still alive up there.
Oh, there's a tether. That was a whip punish, too. And I believe he can't actually throw out spear too much if he blocks it, because if he blocks it, he can get an instant punish with Movado. Oh, went for it, but guess what? Not going to work out. Snake, though, spinning the 3 bars. You ain't got no butter to cook the cake with now. Overhead.
Tried to interrupt, assumed that he was going to hold the Mixafera right there. Nope, let it rip.
368.
Get some decent damage on the board. Tried to instant air and actually kept him safe because of no recovery. The mine avoided as well. Both.
Oh, the low. 3 bars gone. You got to do this the old-fashioned way, and we do it with mix. Spin that fatal. Don't waste no time.
Into the Scorpionheimer finish, and he'll get one on the board here.
Can I have this dance, Havoc?
I hope that you guys at home can hear that crowd every time they go crazy.
Man, Azuna drop.
And look at him again.
That's what I love to see. Maximum hype in the crowd, but guess what? We still got a long way to go. We want to try to tie this up.
I think the producer has them too, because I'm hearing him start to bang them through our ear. Wait a
Let's have a
second.
good time, all right? Everyone's going in on their feet. Wakes up with
I
2
have never
points.
seen the front and the back get into it. This is insane. I forgot that the whole crew here is Brazilian too. There,
Yeah,
it's an army.
like a bullet. Party in the front, business in the back, baby. Backs up. It goes for a used whip on. It's not going to get it, but damn, he stomped the hell out of Pharaoh right there. That poor girl. Why would you do such a thing?
That's a gnarly looking down 3, man.
Yes.
Take a little mini stop. Great pickup with the Movado 2 to the corner. No. Drops the boot under. But not the pressure afterwards.
That's a lot of damage. He might be able to get a closeout right here. No slide. There it is.
Yes. Even when blocked, that was going to be hard to deal with on block. If you do block at all, you give Snake, though, extra meter. So I'm thinking they just took the hit.
Get raw spear? No protection?
Sometimes you got to put it out there. Try to put out the active frames of Farah.
Man, not going to work out too
Snake,
well.
though,
for you.
barely got out of that.
Overhead? No, just jumping it.
Tries to react to that one. It was close.
Down to 2.
Damn. So prepared for that with Snake.
Oh, no. This is the worst case scenario right now for Mutazin. Oh, dropped it. Wait. A forward throw. And he has a model charge up next. So that means his next hit could be massive damage. Massive damage.
Oh, this could certainly set up the kill. He might come off a bar. He might set up the Movado slide. He's got a full mine as well if he wants to get YOLO afterwards. No. It's the launch, the knockdown, and time to guess.
Went for throw, not going to work out, but wait, gets a throw of his own. Farah, going to be a full combo. Snake though is looking not to break. I respect that.
Oh, guess another hit advantage set up here, and not falling for it all. Snake, though, stands his ground. We see the
Wait.
Movado lift. 0.13 HP.
This is huge.
And Snake, though, opted not to break, but he waited an awful long time.
Got him again
Oh
with the
my God.
JP. That was stolen in the worst way I've ever seen in my life. And that's going to be Mutazin. Tie us up 1-to-1. 0.13 health. Are you kidding me? Stolen.
One wrong. I don't even know anything, and he was gone, done and dusted off of the screen. If the wind blew 1 mile an hour faster, he was dead.
But guess what?
0.13 HP, staring down the barrel, a double barrel of Havoc, and is able to survive, overcome, and be alive in this one.
Guess what? We overcome those weathers, all right? We can overcome the weather of the storm.
Sensational.
Beautiful stuff right there.
This is a legendary single performance in a tournament.
Yes, yes.
From someone at, I believe, their first offline tournament. We didn't hit them with that little bacon bit on top of the knowledge salad.
These boys been gaming. Try to go for active frames again, but did not catch him. Jumping back. What is his first time being out here, actually being insane work. Was a spear, no punish. Oh, he did. He actually got there in time. Holy crap, that back 2 range is crazy. Beautiful down 3. Oh, that's going to be a punish. What are you doing, bro?
Speaking of max range, that Farah already drops, though.
Everyone in the crowd is saying, oh. I love the energy here. This is amazing. Trying to go for down 4, trying to whip punish with the back 3, not going to work out. But once again, trying to back that is getting caught up in the worst way by that big haymaker coming out of this man Havoc. Jump to the other side. Oh, luckily he was airborne. Oh. Oh damn, Farah. Yo, Farah!
And just let it rip. No, wait for
Reset.
reset. That could have been it. It could have been certainly close.
The kick, nothing. You weren't blocking again on Wake Up? The Brazilians don't block, huh?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what I've been told.
Snake Doe taking note of it.
Sometimes I walk around the streets and I just look at what people are saying about people, and they say Brazilians don't block.
It happens. Don't be part of your agenda. Ooh. My God, this damage.
And this
440?
This is what happens when you don't.
Full combo.
So I throw a combo here. Not the most damage, but see if we can get some momentum started here. Maybe get a fire started with the Scorpion. Turn it up.
Ooh,
Show us what you're cooking with. I'm used to Brazilians cooking with straight flames.
No,
All
for
right?
real. The steakhouses out here are wonderful.
Oh,
MJP again. Big combo. Not going to break. It's not going too much, but it's the reset afterwards you want to worry about. Oh, no, he's just elects for the damage. Antes. Oh, he tried it.
a little too far away for the stand one. Stand two may have been close enough. A snake in the boot. The sweep.
Down two.
Down
He
two.
could've killed him.
Another down two cancel miss. It was toasty a sec, but it wasn't toasty enough.
Could have killed right there, but didn't recognize. Goes for the roll. Oh, couldn't get anything. NJP, are you
And
serious?
Sarah took into the mine? What is actually happening?
No, he didn't get it.
Combo! I'm
He
going to
didn't
say it back to back. What is
combo.
actually happening? Snake Doe surviving an absolute scare. The prophecy
raw
was...
fatal blow, so it actually wouldn't go into breakers, so he didn't have enough time, but it didn't combo. That was so unfortunate.
It's the right decision. It's the wrong hit advantage at the end of the day, and it was so close to working right there. Look at right in the middle of the crowd. No clue what happened.
I don't know what that hand motion was, but
I don't know either.
he got it, bro.
I thought he was trying to swim around it, and I was like, I don't know what he's going
I
for.
don't know why his thumb was on the axis like that,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Why was his thumb on the axis and twirling?
He kind of scared me right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's why the camera cut kind of fast.
I'm gonna find him later and be like, what was that about?
But I don't want to know what that was about. You can have it, buddy. Oh no, get back over here. I'm not done talking to you. Yeah, give him them legs. You thought it was sweet. Come here. Safe jump. Plus frames. Hey, you scared, aren't you? This corner press is too much. The forward throw. Step on him. Thank you, Movado.
Keeps you there too. Stepping out of the range, the buttons immediately back into pressure. You see everyone working under the game plan too. Those step backs, forcing whiffs, forcing decisions from the opponent. Not just in a drop again.
What you saying? He might not be ready for prime side. This is the first time we've seen him put Scorpion, so it could be like, him trying to still get warmed up. That was all
He's
plus, by the
standing
way.
his ground right there. That is a button. You don't see it every day either.
Get off me.
Unhand me. Don't even try.
Don't press another down poke because he will sweep. That was so smart.
Is that from the
That
range?
was so smart.
Yes. Snake Doe got some reactions of his own.
And that should actually be the kill, too, because I think he hit Farah also.
Match point. I'm going to say yes.
Oh, wait, no.
And be so wrong.
Knee, slide. Yeah.
I was right the whole time.
The slide, you always got to watch out for the slide, man. That OTG, man.
It is an
Mess everybody
OTG.
up.
You cannot wake up against it. You have to hold that slide. The only thing you can do is pray to God that you can flawless block it within the couple frames of it interacting with you.
And that's exactly why he goes to that neutral jump right there. That's, once again, he's not going for full combos. It's a stand 2 reset. I feel like that's not the option you want.
I feel like you can get more hit advantage than just stand 2 as well
Yeah.
right there. Definitely letting go, I feel like, of some pressure that could be had. Give Snake Doe an inch. He's feeling it. He's the Brazilian killer. Trying to put another one on the board. He's like a predator. He comes here to Brazil and he collects a couple skulls. He goes back home. He comes here, collects a couple skulls. Is that who this man is?
Who do you think you are? I am. Trying to tie us up, but right now, Snake Doe, he needs one clean hit, and it could be detrimental to this man's health. Big jump back, spear. Doesn't get it.
Oh, no confirm. It was close,
though.
The mix forces the break, and Matsuzuno's final health. One decision to his name to stay alive here in the pro competition. It's a beautiful micro duck. Fatal blows in play. Just got his Farah. And a very
He threw? That was such a brave throw. My goodness. Mutasen stays alive one more time. Bro, Snake Doe, I know he mad because he chewing the hell out of that gun, bro. Oof, oof, oof. Armors immediately. That safe jump wasn't safe enough, Bucko. Goes for the low, but doesn't get his combo.
No
Punish.
combo afterwards. This is luckily given a little gift right there to get the damage that really should have been an alternate timeline now. 329 on the board. Immediate, and I love the jump backs on the Pharah, baiting the armor, baiting reversals, maybe even baiting a Movado Mine.
Wait gets the back though. Farrah's not going to come back though because she's still on cooldown from the hit. Snake though, he knows he can kill with one more setup. The dangerous thing actually is Musa, if he finds a straight hit and he puts him in fatal blow territory and he doesn't get the kill, he can go for 7. Oh!
Which we have not seen in an age. Got him with dust boot from the sky. And this always goes into some big Damahe, a knockdown, a slide. Pressure.
Get called.
And that will be GG's Snake Doe taking it 3-1. Eliminating the hometown hero, the loser sender of Sonic Fox. Unsure how to say that properly. What a great run here. You see the emotion on him. I believe his first offline ever, everyone. A round of applause.
I need a big round of applause for Musa right now, man. Madison did amazing work right now. The Brazilian killer.
And once more, the Brazilian killer strikes again. And here is the noise for the young Brazilian.
Nick though showing that his name is still true though. Taking out the Brazilians one by one, little by little. Got some replays here for you. The Baraka wasn't working for him in his opinion. He immediately switched to Scorpion. Scorpion has some very good looks. Unfortunately, there was a lot of drops. A lot of decision making in his Vortex attempts, because he let go of a lot of them in the hit advantage. A couple of down 4s were definitely good enough, but blocked every time by Snake Doe. So after that, really not much of a factor was the Scorpion mix. The Pharah mix as well, just really outspaced when he got the hits with some of the baits of the Pharah. But Snake Doe, with the great havocing, this was the one miracle that he had to even put a point on the board. He needed that to put 1 on the board. That just goes to show you how strong Snake Doe actually performed in this one. All right, for their board right there. Snake Doe, unfortunately, like I said, this is a storm that cannot be stopped. There's a reason why he trains with the twins and he's that strong.
Oh my goodness. He knocked the headset off in the middle of the set. That's powerful. And here's the not enough hit advantage. Absolute heartbreaker.
He said what? He wants on the sleeve. It's one of them was like he wanted to force the breaker. He didn't want to force the breaker. He wanted to take the damage, but not enough hit advantage on spear like that. This is a brave ass throw. That was a brave throw.
Very brave. This was the moment we thought we could have the set, and then Snake Doe locks in. Ends up taking it. The Brazilian killer strikes again. We'll probably have to do a couple of more if he wants to take this Brazilian event. GG's to both. Matsu's in, everyone.
Matsu's, bro. Excellent showing. Took out Sonic Fox, showed himself, and showed that their Baraka placement is not something to slouch at all. Had to switch to Scorpion, but still, nonetheless, that's why with Baraka, still a very strong thing to be had. So, our next match, though.
It's a big one.
Gurr versus Lavender Rain, our
Lavender
last
Rain.
remaining American. Because, you know, me and Aqua got to be a little biased here. Because it's literally us.
Sukito.
Like, but yeah, going against Lavender Rain now, like I said before, Gurr hates this matchup.
Yep.
With a passion. He dead ass told me, he's like, 7-3. I said, what? He said 7-3.
Now, guess what? Gurr told me the same thing right before he played Sonic at ProCon Mexico. He said, I hate fighting Ghostface. It's a 7-3. It was actually like a 9-1 at the time. It was a game 5. Gurr was a hit from winning that. Yep. And Gurr's beat every Ghostface since. Yep. He ran into 2 Ghostface of Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken.
He did. Yep. He did it. But
so a man who's not afraid to fight what is perceivably a bad matchup and overcoming it with brains, brawn, and balls. The 3 Bs.
The 3 Bs. Brains, balls, and balls. All right. And throwing a little bit of clocks in there too. All right. That's exactly what he's going to try to do. All in due time. One of these boys is going to the top 4. But Snake, I just realized Snake Doe guaranteed top 4. That's a healthy amount of points.
And he got good points at Mexico too.
He got 9th. I think he got 9th in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, he's actually in a very good stance right now because he just made top 4. Oh my goodness.
This is a year where, because of the spread of events, there's more events in Latin America, there's more events in Europe. I see a future where a lot more representation from this region makes it the natural way as well. Through raw points, they've had a great opportunity to travel to Mexico. Here in Brazil, there's still Blink Respawn that takes place in Dominican Republic.
In July.
In July. and then the rest taking place in Europe and North America. But they're looking good because when they've come out, they have dominated. And we start going to the next one, starting quickly. Gur Lavender, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly, going to be a great one.
Oh my God, his toes, Gur, please. Oh God. Well, you got a bar to spin if you want to rewind. He decides not to rewind.
And Gur is not used to being the one being outspaced and outpaced in a match, and it's the beginning here for Lavender. Statement sent right now.
The biggest thing about this match, if you guys wonder why Gur said this is a 7-3. Jax has a gotcha grab move where he can grab the cameo and punch him, negating the use of a cameo. That's what he's doing right there. He's negating the use of Gur can even use his cameo to abuse plus frames, which can be very frustrating against Gur's game plan. Wait, that was airborne. Fatal. He's forcing the 3 bars.
He's going to make it hurt. Got Momotaro. Lavender says, you got this, man. We're about even.
Punch. Bring it back in time. Run it back one more time.
I say they're about even, but Gur's still got to rewind time down there.
Yeah. Oh, down 1. Armor's through.
Oh, he actually survived because of it. Goes back to full screen.
Up. Overhead. Oh, wait.
The active frames of the sand, and Gur bringing this one back from the proverbial grave.
Whoa, Gur with a huge 2 sand pillars right there to keep himself alive. Beautiful stuff.
Imhotep. Tries to sand him again. This one. He's been cornered. Get some plus frames there. Guess what? There's some plus frames there.
We got plus frames all around.
Well, what's more?
You get a plus frame. You get a plus frame. You get a plus frame. Oh, God.
Get some.
Ooh, committed and got hit on the walk up. Tries to jump out. Still got hit by the sand pillar. Just walking back is Gur.
Trying to bait with the sand one. I think they're full screen.
Ooh.
Watches him whiff the whips.
Oh, once again.
And he's just sandblasting his toes clean.
Man, sand blast. Oh,
no! Lavender Rage.
Yo.
The knowledge over 9,000 here.
Knowing that he was going to go back, that could have been a bigger punish.
Forward dash out of the range of that eruption as well.
Could have been a big punish.
Brain, both sides of the field right now.
Snap, crackle, and pop. Guess what? You can't be whiffing like that, man. Take it to the corner. Almost working on another bar, so you got breaker 2. Jax once again.
Close. That is a pattern that Gur goes for, is that knockdown of command grab and then meaty with the turret. Lavender's done his homework.
Oh, getting kiss on the toes. Sweep again. Command grab too early, but rewind. Wait, Gur can actually take this by limiting it out. He can limit it out. Oh!
Yeah, Jax is actually hurting Lavender right now. That's going to be punishable, though. No Motaro teleport. He assumed this is insanity. That is the layers and the mind games that exist in fighting games. Gur, throughout this entire tournament, overhead, teleport, full screen. Maybe he thought he could finally get away with the one.
Nope.
Or maybe he just assumed it was going to hit.
Not going to happen this time around. Tying us up is Lavender Rain. This is a exciting game number 1. No, I'm high-key surprised that Jax didn't grab him when he's doing that overhead motion.
You know, Gur's biding that time until there he is. The horse is back in play. Now the mind games of, you know, some people can look at it differently, in my opinion, Tento. When you have something that's a counter for something like a Motaro shot, a lot of people say, oh, well, that counters that, so GG's, it's terrible. You can use that against your opponent. Not going to be the case here.
Not at all. You got to hold the setup. Never mind.
He's coming up to second, Jax. By God!
447.
Still not going to save Gur. Unbreakable damage on the special move.
And kills him with it.
Jeez. The Takeda special. That whip special. Unbreakable.
Lavender Rain.
Takes game 1.
Great adjustments being shown right there to take that first game over Gur. There's not a smile on Gur's face right now. This is frustration. You can tell.
No, that demon face is coming. Exactly. Oh, it's beginning.
Got to figure out how to deal with this matchup. Go on, Pa. Go on, Ma. Anti's nothing. Oh, got caught. He thought the command grab was coming. No. Oh, he gets the back, though. That's great for a combo.
Going for a ride.
Thank you, Jax. Yeah. Push to the corner. Oh. Jax again. He's so quick with it. But guess what?
I'm wondering if it looked like that one just didn't go far enough. There are multiple versions.
Yeah.
I think he did close. I think he has to do far in that one. I could be wrong.
Could be a mind game here.
I think that the pushback actually pushed him out of the range of the gotcha grab,
Imagine.
which is like insane.
Gonna get caught again. Boom. Life lead now in favor of Lavender Rain. Could have been a big whip on. It's not gonna get it.
Oh.
Back in favor of Gur.
Both these guys getting sweaty with the flawless blocks. The knuckle sandwich connects.
He's gonna hit. That's it. Should Gur not drop? He's gonna be able to take that first round and gain number 2. Good stuff to him.
Holds on to some resources too. Silent as a grave is the crowd. It's like, okay, hold on, run. This is starting to come alive late.
Because they threw him for Lavender. That's why.
It was only because they saw that it's only because they saw themselves on stream.
And they're like, no, we gotta get a hype for Lavender.
Yep, and now they're rooting for the boy because he just ate 438 of a haymaker to start a match.
What does that mean to 1100 Aqua?
Have you ever seen? Oh, mean.
Oh!
So hold on, Mortis disappeared. The jump back, not happening. Into the punish the first time.
Oh no! Gur's gonna be in trouble right here with going for some damage. Scores a knockdown. The heavy stuff down once. He could get a conversion. Plus frames on plus frames. Oh no!
Time
You're
to
only
guess.
human, Lavender. You're only human at the end of the day.
Luckily, he only ate 115 for that. We're
Man.
used to seeing people get decimated.
Yeah.
Sosa Motaro, no meter
Yo,
though.
big jump.
No resources. That was so bold to jump when he's already in the corner, back into the corner, and come down with active frames. It's a really good read for when you think your opponent's going to advance with something grounded, because they're gonna go into the active frames of that falling jump kick. Really smart stuff. Only if it works. If they don't advance, you look a little foolish.
You look a little bit foolish, but right now, Foolish is not looking before Gur because he ties us up 1-1. Can he overcome this matchup that he considers a 7-3? Jesus, his head. I know we got a dent in it by now. My God, them overheads.
Yeah, that's not a round looked at anymore.
Bro. I know Gears wear like a size 12, but he like 250, so like that thing hurt. Yeah, Patient tries to throw up a wall, but the wall got denied. But guess what? The snap. Take it to the corner. Yes, sir. 274. Big neutral jump. Hit Motaro, but guess what? The sweep is still there, still active. Get off me.
Just ready to keep him in the corner there. If Floss blocks out some plus frames off of though.
Full string.
Such great defense from both right now. He'll finally Nova connects. He clones up.
Overhead? No, he looking for up block too. He's scared of it. Oh.
It's okay. He's safe anyway. He's always got protection.
Big shout out by the Sand Clone. Girl, let you know right back. Guess what? Gets the freeze. Lavender, are you going to break this?
Connecting on a forward move, a forward walk. It looks like from Lavender. When snap is available, letting go of block is not safe.
Oh, no. You got to rewind. You have to.
Gur being bold?
Gur being real bold. Oh, the armor through. You cannot jump on me. That is his anti-air armor move. His armor move is not only his get off me, but also if you're airborne, he will launch you.
Yeah, and if you're airborne, I feel like it hits farther away.
Man.
Which it did there. That was a pretty good distance.
It's a big old hurt
We've seen
box.
that burst, not burst sometimes.
Back
Knockdown. Great positioning with that back throw. He's already threatening corner.
We haven't seen Gotcha grab coming out of Jackson much now. Time to guess.
Clone time. 2v1. Great
He guessed
blocks.
correctly.
He blocked it all.
Yo, Lavender's a god.
And the pressure is still coming. Gur was ready for it.
Got shimmed up about time. He tried to rewind, it didn't work. Oh no, he lost the bar. He lost it all. Gur.
It's going to be one more kunai on the ground and another guess for a game.
Hey. Oh, out of there. You know, no, punished immediately by the spears. Taking out the scorpion.
Made him pay the price for getting 1 hourglass. Still needs more if he wants to have some threats here. Can't be any closer than this, ladies and gentlemen. A game apiece around the piece here. Gotcha.
Full combo from coming out of this man, Jax. Thank you. No, dropped it though. Lavender Rain wasn't ready. Didn't get the extension he needed. Sweep to the face. Overhead again. Oh, conversion. Jax coming through. Never mind. It didn't even happen.
In another timeline, perhaps. Checks him with the chest right
Got me.
there.
Got
Unhand
him.
me, converts with the low shot too. Hello.
That was insane. Antia was clean. Hooah. Another one. One clock locked and loaded.
Both of them looking for their turn to just, I think, dash up into their opponent's face, and that's exactly what we see.
Overhead coming through. He punishes him to try to go for a clock, and he doesn't have a 4 clock, so that means he has to hold this damage. Look at it. 4-12.
Good to shut that down here in the second game, back-to-back. Chasing down
Yo.
here. The 1-2
He got rewind.
goes far enough, and Lavender Rain will take the 2-1 lead here, trying to eliminate the final American here in Brazil.
He didn't have it.
Our one and only hope.
In trouble, man. He thought he had a clock, but he did not. He needed one more. If you guys do not know, when he EXs, he get full hourglass. But if he doesn't, he needs to do it 3 times in order to get full ball forward. My goodness.
Let's begin match point. Lavender Rain needs 2 rounds to his name. He starts off with a Thanos snap. He's going to sit there and watch himself get beat up for a minute.
Stop whiffing. I can snap and punish you for it. That's exactly what's happening. Back 2 has a lot of recovery frames for it being that much big range on it. Oh, tried it.
Ooh, still got punished for it, though,
Yeah.
because he was still there. The teleport closing the gap actually ended up being the smartest thing to do, all things considered.
Oh, caught him slipping. Big damage right now for Lavender Rain. Going to take a big life lead. But Gur should be able to get some clocks a little soon. Unless. Frozen.
Here we go.
Ah, damage.
Gur might just cash out with Fatal. No.
There you
Yes. Usually likes to do so in the frozen state, but I guess this might scale better. He would know more than me.
Yeah.
The brain on that man. Oh,
go.
yeah.
Damage. Not going to kill, but man, this hurts a lot.
I gotta tell you, Sento, it's not hurting.
And overhead can kill, but I would go for a dash-up throw. There it is.
Did you see what Lavender did on Wake Up?
Oh, upload. He was reading it. He was waiting for that overhead, but that's when Gur's been noticing that too, and he's been stopped going for overhead that much. Not being too, preemptive with it. There's back 1. Excuse us some more plus frames. Oh, it's 2 in me. Can you deal with both of them? You can block one time, but not, he used it for a clock. That was so smart.
Disgusting. Never have I seen them use it in anything other than a complete offensive 50-50 situation.
Insane. Jax took a hit too. Jax took a straight.
Man, that Motaro versus Jax matchup, I've never seen it go Motaro's way, but he is
Make it work.
He's been hard to grab. Can Jax even grab Motaro because he's so big? Conan can't throw him. Maybe Jax can't grab him.
Yeah, Jax ain't that strong.
That's a big boy. That's a big neck to be grabbing.
Big boy, bro. That's the noble steed. Not picking up the noble steed.
And he's so clone heavy,
God.
the old school body splash into more mix. Working around the breaker as well. That was single hitting. This is looking good for a game 5.
Oh, rewind.
Erased it. Oh, this is now doable though. Lavender Rain is a sequence legend with this character.
Jumps back. Gur's just stand patient. He can play the time. There's a lot of stuff that Lavender Rain needs to go his way in order to take this. Got it there. Overhead again. I think we got ourselves a game 5 situation right now.
We're 8 health from it here. A single special, single normal from Gur. Doesn't fall for the splits on the way in. He's giving a turn with a slight negativity, and Gur will take it with a down 1. Pile drive him as well, and we got a final game here. I'm gonna bang mine once we have ourselves a game 5, baby. Let's go, Gur. As they completely counter my one and only chant for Gur.
Golly.
Entirely coming alive for Lavender this game number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, light it up 2-2.
Game
A
5
sudden
death,
death.
bro. Woo! Going right back into the Wuxi.
This is a first to 1 for it all.
The Wuxi training grounds. That's what I like to see.
If you've been saving something, now's the time.
Yeah, brother. Oh, look at the dashes. The falls block so flexible. Nice. Yo, damn. Jax went through a whole animation with that. I didn't even throw that.
Yeah, Jackson's been going through it, and so has the right block button of Gur as he's flawless blocked everything until finally something lands.
Oh, didn't get the second hit. That's
Second
plus.
hit, just. That's weird.
Still my turn. Nice. The low shot still came out.
That looks really hard to do. Maybe it's just not early enough.
Yo, gets to interrupt, but great second. Rewinds time. Does a good little clock, though. Got to do this the old-fashioned way. Gets hit. That's actually going to be it. Since you not dropped this Lavender Rain. Side switch
Execution crisp this time around, and it's match point for Lavender Rain making his debut.
The duck! Oh, didn't get it.
Top 8 in Mexico. Trying to top 4 here. Gur drawing first blood. Putting out all kinds of nasty and utility on the screen right now in hourglasses and sand clones.
Oh my God.
But he's been so ready for the recovery.
Full combo coming out of Jax right here. Not gonna break his guard. Down 4s again. There's no. Gonna have to rewind right here. That might be your last rewind, Gerd. Are you gonna get clocks in time? Can you even get a hit? This might be all she wrote for Lavender.
And those flawless blocks are taking away the meter build that he needs in order to put up, I think, an EX hourglass so he can get a full, but then he doesn't have any meter as well. This is a really tough spot to be in for Gur. He is resourceless right now. Gets someone on the screen, and now he's in striking distance of Lavender, who's got him cornered.
Oh my. Goes for down. You did not. You did not. Goes for mid. Goes for full tackle. He doesn't have time to work with. If he just meaty, he could have killed him. He goes for fatal. I don't think they're going to hit in time. The back two did not connect.
A beautiful reaction coming from Gur, disappearing right as the whip came to strike its deadly dealing blow. Gur stays alive. He's staring at those 3 bars, but look at the damage done off of this. 350. Just needs 116. There comes pressure. Jack's not working again.
Overhead block. He got rewind. Not done quite yet. Ground pound. That's all she wrote. Lavender Rain will take down Gur 3-2, and Brazil is standing up.
Unbelievable execution in the end on the counter to what Gur brought to the table. The big brain as a response to the big brain we know as Gur. Lavender Rain, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is his first year competing and traveling for Mortal Kombat, really making a name for himself, put Takeda on the map. The very first time I ever even saw him play, immediately you could tell that this skill was there, I feel like, Tento.
Big shout out to Gur. We're going to get a round of applause.
Round of applause for Gur, everyone.
5th place for Gur, and that's a healthy amount of points for him as well. He was already number 8 in the leaderboards. He's definitely going to jump up quite a few.
What a match. I had a feeling when they sat down that this one in particular was going to be a classic. And as has always been, 7-3. I don't like this matchup. Was a round from taking it.
3-2. It was a 3-2.
Gur has been a master, dare I say, at overcoming what is perceived to be bad matchups by being one of the only ones standing, Lavender Rain himself included, and a couple of people here included, but one of the last of a dying breed in being a true character specialist and character loyalist.
Holy smokes, this man Gur. Never fought tooth and nail, but you expect to see him. I believe he said he's going to Brussels.
Yeah,
in 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure Gur's going to every pro comp stop.
He did say that.
He's a traveler now.
He's just a nomad. He's just a nomad at this point in time. But Lavender Rain guaranteed himself a top 4 finish. Very good. He has to go against the likes of Snake Joe. Was that a run back?
I think so. Gur getting 5th here at Gamescom Brazil. He also ran, I think, a 10.5 in the 40-yard dash for the NFL. If you guys know, you know.
Yeah, I know you know.
And Lavender here in the final moments. This was such a checkmate situation. Yes, Gur had, he even acknowledged it, Gur had the astonishing defensive execution to flawless block that whip. Single hit away. Anything on block would not have done it. The early call of the Jax, unblockable. Nothing Gur could do that was guaranteed. Even if he flawless blocked the 3rd hit, Jax ground pound's coming. That's unbreakable, unblockable damage coming at you from Pound Town, baby.
Man, no sexy red.
Well
It was
done.
actually insane work right there. Congrats to Lavender Rain, the checkmate situation, the awareness to do that, and that's as well, and kept Gur at bay, especially when it came to clocks. That was the biggest thing.
Yes.
Anytime that man tried to rewind and clock, speed.
And more so, the recovery of the clone as well.
Yes.
Never have we seen him punished like 3-4 times, sitting there waiting for it. In multiple instances too, not just the whip, but when he teleport challenged it, and then he was there for the recovery, smacked it for the punish.
Absolutely insane work. But like I said, Lavender Rain's gonna be going against Nick though. But we gotta take a trip upstairs to our most anticipated match in the bracket. You'll see in a second. Just got a word from our sponsors. Oh yeah, bracket,
Yes.
bracket.
Let's go take a look at where we are at that bracket right now as we are updated to top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it is as it has been outside of the Americans. It is a battle between Brazil and Chile here for the championship.
Brazil and Chile is the last two remaining.
This is the rivalry of South America, if there ever
Truthfully,
is. It's been so back and forth, and it's not just here in Pro Comp. You know, a lot of the guys that are super active in that area. You know, Top 7 Games always hosting events. We actually bring the Coliseum through Latin America quite often, and we get to see these guys, and we know that they play a lot. Snake Doe, Lavender Rain, all the Brazilians, all the Chileans, they're battling out here in South America. And, you know, that's where the best connections are for them, too, online. So there's a lot of familiarity, but they're all coming up right now. And coming up, they're at the top of the bracket.
Man, it's actually gonna be
They're
insane work, bro. Like we said, Tex, young man, has been doing insane work this entire bracket. Already 3-0 Scorpion props. Can you 3-0 the brother as well? Like I said, there's a very, very short list of people who have actually down both the twins in the tournament. Can that happen right now?
Can it happen again? At least getting 2, you know, won't be eliminating one with the victory here, but we'll see.
We'll find out very due time, but like I said, wait, where all the cosplayers go? I just thought about this. I need a picture of some of them.
I think they're walking around. What's crazy is they have some of the cosplayers walking around with signs that say, go watch Mortal Kombat at that stage.
That's logo. That's OD.
Yeah. I was walking around and there was a beautiful katana
Free labor.
that looked just like, just right out of, it was MK1 one too, with like the velour.
Oh. He's rubbing the arm. Like,
It was real velour. And she had a sign that said Mortal Kombat over there on in esports arena. I'm like, oh, thank you. I know exactly where to go.
I would greatly appreciate it.
It was sick.
Hopefully we can
So
see that
really good
more.
advertising here. There's also all kinds of, I mean, every gaming character is here being cosplayed.
Yes.
Every single one from every single entity that's ever existed. But
I saw insane Namor, by the way. I saw Namor. I forgot to tell you about that. Yeah.
I haven't seen Namor yet.
Bro,
I gotta go find him.
I saw a Doctor
I have seen
Strange.
Aquaman.
I
saw Aquaman.
I saw a crazy Doctor Strange too. I was like, yo, y'all out.
There's some really wild ones out there. Full armor, full LED. There's a Cyrax in full classic yellow robot armor with green glowing eyes,
My God.
walking around and taking a lot of pictures with people.
The creativity, man, has been amazing. It truly
Yes.
has. Try to get these locked and loaded for you guys. Remember, guys, you can type in exclamation point bracket at any time in the chat if you guys want to find out what led up to these moments. But we are currently at top 4, and we will crown our champion for tonight. Don't you worry, all in due time.
Yes, big points. $10,000 prize pool here. That's what these players are playing for right now. And on top of that, there's the basic, you know, there's the prestige of going out there, playing the game that you love, and being better at someone else in it.
I'm the better man that day. You know, it's the one thing I always talk about fighting games. Some people can't take fighting games because they have to acknowledge that on that day, if that person beats you, they're the better man that day. And some people's ego cannot take that at all.
Yes, egos are challenged
Definitely
in
so.
fighting games. The most because in fighting games, you have no one else to blame
It's only you.
but yourself on a loss. And that's what's attracted so many people, myself included, to fighting games. I did sports growing up. Tried a bunch of team ones. I said, nah. I don't like relying on other people.
Exactly.
I got into tennis, open bracket, one-on-one. Gaming, same thing. I started competing. First was Gears, 5v5, you know, shooters, whatnot. I'm like,
I'm as gears.
I'm getting tired of my teammates being my reason for losing.
Feel like ass.
Mortal Kombat 9 released, Street Fighter 4 was released. I said, hold on, it's only me?
Exactly what I need right there.
Good times ahead. And so many others resonate with that, where there's something about it all being on you competitively that does hit different, but egos can be bruised significantly harder and quicker because of it.
Some people can't take that, but some people can weather through the storm, like, honestly, like Sonic Fox,
Yep.
who gets beat and they were like, you know what? I got you next time. And 9 times out of 10, they will get you next time. 100%.
Even Gur right there, you saw on the losing moment recorded, was smiling and laughing, just knowing that, you know, the play was that good. it was a checkmate situation in the end. Sometimes you get outplayed.
You definitely get outplayed at times, but other times you can always
There was a lot of craziness in that one, man. Woo.
hella craziness right
But
there.
Gearus brings that to the table with what Gearus does in the game, right? Rewinding time, being in different places, putting out clones, sand pillars everywhere, simulacral limbs. I don't even know what they're.
You know, I think about it, like we said, Gur is one of the most loved people in the community.
Yeah.
But I know at the same time,
He's
a lot of people hate playing him.
He's one of the most hated to fight against.
Yes, like you look at him, you be mad, but like it's Gur. You can't get mad at it, but like.
I'm one of those people. I hate fighting Gur. He's so good at not letting me hit him.
I want to get a hit.
I want to.
Let me play the game.
I want to play. I want to play.
I
that
want this to
game.
be a single player
Meanwhile,
experience.
Gur.
Walking back, no handshake, social distancing at its finest. Insane work.
Disappearing across that screen.
Trying to get a handshake, but you can't even do it.
And it looks like they are setting up the next match now. On the stage, it looked like there was, not to give away too much behind the scenes, but it looks like they're switching out consoles. Very rightly so. After a certain period of length of use, PlayStations can overheat and slow down. So as a safety precaution, they're switching out the PlayStation. Gonna get a nice cool one in there. And hope things are nice and smooth.
I always say it's recommended, like during the top 8, switch out the PS5 at least once. I always say it's like good that because like it could be a PS5 night that could been in the crowd work and a lot of people using that thin and then put on top 8, it could be overheated and used excessively. So we always, like I said, want to make sure it's an easy experience, not just for the players, but those watching as well. So we're gonna make sure everyone has a good time here at Gamescom LATAM. Get ready though.
Yep, so just bear with us as we set that up, guys. They are still looks like they're still restarting that console or plugging a new one in. And welcome. This has been such a great start to the pro competition, but we are still not even halfway through it.
First time in Brazil too.
Yeah, first time for both of us.
Yeah,
It's been great.
it's been crazy. I was like, man.
We tried some Brazilian steak last night with Sonic. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
I woke up at like 1 p.m. I was like, oh God.
For anyone that's curious, the US dollar does do incredibly well here, just like in Mexico City. So unlike some of the, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Unlike some of the stops on the tour that are extremely expensive, some of these Latin America stops are a lot more on the cheaper side because the US dollar converts so well to the peso, to the local currency here in Brazil, that you can get by much easier and more well. So definitely keep that in mind as well. And the visa lasts for 10 years, I found out.
I found out too. I got mine. I was like, oh, word?
Lasts for
good.
10 years. Like, we're good for 10 years now. A whole decade.
Yeah. I'll probably come back next year.
Yeah, I'll be back.
100%. Have a good time.
Not just a steak, but like I was, going into a rant about earlier, like, these are our people here, man. Like, such just gamers having a good time, passionate for the game and the community, love of the game, and they're good too.
Man, everyone's good. Everyone's a killer. As you can see right there, like we said, Sonic Fox, Scorpion Fox already out of the tournament, and you guys like, wait, not even top 8?
MK Javier eliminated before Pools.
Javier, one of the most consistent players when it came to offline. Like, he got. I told him after, I was like, I feel like I cursed you, bro, because I was on commentary. I was like, Javier has not missed the top 8 in the offline yet, and they got eliminated.
And was one of the favorites coming into this for sure. Was MK Javier. Yeah. I'm hearing sounds in the ear all of a sudden of some games buttons being pressed, and we got ourselves a match. Ladies and gentlemen, winners finals.
And I see Taquito on the screen from this man, Nicolas. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's my turn. Taking the easy first hit. Drops it, though.
How evil is defeating Lavender Rain's Takeda Jackson and using it the next round?
Man.
Evil.
Evil. The zoning war from this matchup is actually kind of interesting, actually. Nice armor through. But wait, did Jack take the hit for Taquito? What? That was insane. Got him. I think he's hit confirming that 4-4 into teleport, bro.
I think so, too.
That's ridiculous.
There's been some incredible consistency behind it. Hit and block.
Oh,
Speaking of hit, this is over 400.
Oh,
drops
it.
The ender, still alive, whiffing out, but not going to get punished for it. Whitetex takes the first round.
Brazil standing up for their boy. It's Brazil versus Chile right now, so you best believe that Texas is definitely going to have all the crowd favorite. Out of there. Good luck trying to chase me down, bucko. Yeah, he's here confirming that 4-4, bro. This is ridiculous. Oh, double dash into a throw. No Mario Kart. Guess what? Jax, talk to him. Yeah. Oh, no.
Another drop. Real tight to get that forward dash in the stand, too, to be perfectly spaced. And Ytex, just like yesterday, one of the notes I made about Ytex was just how good he was at stand 1 anti-airing and stand 1 whip punishing some of the biggest strings in the game.
Yes. That sector 1-1, very underrated, actually. Oh, nice up block.
So ready. Nicolas, taking the double rocket power, woogity, woogity, woogity.
Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Shouts to Pure, shouts to Wise and Combo Breaker for that amazing clip.
The glitch in the Matrix.
Man, the glitch in the Matrix for real. Not gonna
Nicolas,
be right here.
he's
There's
responding.
damage.
That'll be enough.
Close it out. And that combo wasn't even done. That could have been 500.
That could have been another Jax, could have been another bar. Ytex sitting pretty resourcefully as a result. Damn, that went far.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
You breaking tech? Yes, he is. Doesn't want to deal with it. Up to know, guys, if you did not know, the less health you have, the more fast you actually gain meter in this game. And vice versa, the more health you have, the less you gain meter. Oh, God. Joe, it didn't go through? Oh, God.
Unable to saddle up in time. He's going on a whole different ride than he signed up for.
Double dash, that's going to be a combo. Doing stuff right here. Jax to extend.
Jax to extend. Maybe kill.
Oh, no, goes for the better word.
Sets up ground pound. Finisher,
Chip.
not needed at all. It's a chip sequence. For Nicolas, having a sensational response. I saw the one guy bang his thing once and then he shook his head no.
It's unbelievable. This is really happening to me right now. Tech. Thinking about his options right now.
Such a quick response. They say the best kind of vengeance is swift.
Trying to connect with the benches right now. Nicolas, you took down my brother. I'm about to take down you. Fair state not going to work out too well. Does it get shimmed? Oh, bro, the fadeaway is so damn good. Catching him. No, airborne. Thank you, Jax. 276. Doesn't go for setup.
It doesn't be super setup heavy in Nicolas as we see, Lavender Rain's approach, especially mid-screen. He's not afraid to keep going for those kunai setups. Tries to get some absorptions and some extra damage with the EX flamethrower, or sorry, EX rocket not working.
Guard.
The dash underneath to get the trip guard. We're putting us in the jump, and this is huge.
Huge damage too.
This is the corner.
357. Lively in the favor of Tech, just a tad. Remember, guys, even though there's more health on Nicolas, it goes by percentage, not by the health that's being shown. Woo! That was a max damage starter, too. Are you serious? Oh, my God.
And not even worth it. As the breaker comes, damage done.
Throw.
Throw will do it. Jax, he can come off a bar, not going to be needed. Just the 110 wasn't enough because of the 950. But Jax, one of the other utility moves that we don't see is the fact that he can enhance his cameo throw multiple times.
It gives someone so much damage.
Big damage raw, but if you hit an up block with that thing, oh my
310,
goodness,
something like that?
310 guaranteed damage.
Oh, my goodness. Like, you holding a fatal blow for you up blocking. Oh, the teleport was nice, but he didn't believe in it. It could have been some damage. Nice duck on the throw. Tech. Full bar for Nicolas. See what he does with it. The duck on the throw, are you serious? This guy, he's just in the matrix as you said, Aqua. Just knows. Low.
Knew what was coming, back to back as well. He might be looking at the future. Right as the breaker comes, will need it. Did not want to deal with the final hit that was coming. Jax was about to be available as well for maybe a ground pound setup. Sends it back to full screen. Ytex trying to step in. Is that going to anti-air?
Yeah.
Do it. Swing into this.
He thought he was Spider-Man for a second. No, sorry, Bob. Holding to the green
George of the
Goblin
Jungle,
mask.
not here in the Amazon.
There's a Noble Steve right there, buddy. Lots of damage right there. 311. Still likely for Nicolas. And still got the meter advantage as well. Tech got to do something big, but Billboard's out. And there it is.
What a forward dash. Ytex all over it. Like I said, the anti-air. Breaking on the single hit. Nicolas believes. 108 damage.
I don't know if I like that decision. I don't know.
Are there going to be some up rocket
There
reads
might be
at some
something.
point? No, it's just the aerial burst to stay alive.
Making Nicholas spend 3 bars as well. So huge going into this round. Should he find the first hit, he can do some crazy damage. And there it is. Corner specialist. Oh.
Right there. Forward dash is kind of wild. I think bait now is Witex now that Nicholas has shown the up block. Hello.
Lots of damage
That's
here.
The thorn in people's side in this tournament has been not respecting Armored Launcher at any point from his
Man,
team.
and guess what this means? He can try to tie this up 1-1 right now. He's playing the life lead pretty well, creating the minefield. Good luck trying to get in.
Momotaro available as well.
That was
my
max
goodness.
range.
That was the active flames from hell.
Man.
The Netherrealm itself just made an appearance.
Armors again. Gonna have to break. One more chance for Nicholas right now, but I don't even think he's gonna get the chance to. Rocket to the face, run into that. The score is now 1-1.
What's that giant Rasta hat in the back? Anyways,
Yo,
it's just huge.
God damn, that's the land of cap right there.
What?
If someone's capping, I just want that picture of that dude right there. You capping? Show that.
Got distracted by the chat right there, guys. Right there in the middle of the screen, all the way in the back. What an outfit. 1-1. Responding in kind is Witex to the Nicholas challenge.
We've seen a lot of lows, but I'm surprised we haven't seen a lot of one overhead really come out of White Tech.
Yeah, no commitment to the overhead flamethrower that you see an awful lot, and the teleport if it doesn't work anyway.
Keep the launch.
That's a massive extension here by Nicholas before the Jackson Smith is set up City. Now, this is a character that can also set up the Jax throw really, really well, because Takeda naturally does a lot of neutral jumps with a very strong neutral jump to bait up block. Jax could be there. Witex smacking back though. Back to full screen you go. Time to play a platformer.
Tex right now doing some great stuff. Go. He's hit confirming that 4-4, bro. I swear to God. That is crazy.
Now, I hope you like. Whoa,
God,
that looks reactionary.
Yep. That's a lot of damage, too. He might be dead because that's 950 health.
It's not hurting. Ground pound afterwards, too. Summon Jax early, flip in. No. Santa's got air. A big, bold read on that one.
To hold the lead. Jump back to another rocket, but he's not going to get the grenade launcher off in time.
He's holding the lead, and he's holding the line. Love isn't always on time. The 1-2. Flawless blocks have been there from everyone on that Takeda string. Now his check's passed.
236. Once again, going to 1-1, jumping back to fadeaway. Committed, overcommitment right there. And because he hit Jax, he cannot break for the time being. He has to hold the most of his damage. Damn,
you're holding this extra crispy damage, 455. Witex now. Back to full screen. I hope you like my Super Mario Maker level. Never mind, he swings through it. Tiger knee.
Oh, wait. No, I don't feel like it might be too much. Yeah, that's a punish. Just with the knee.
Another one on the board. Dead even, out of the corner. Great use of that Mortaro teleport for the positioning of the screen.
Punish. That's going to mean 3 bars spent. That's Nicholas' last breaker for this match right here. Oh my gosh. Overhead block correctly. The throw. Get off me. Oh my. He pulled the Sunio.
He tried to get you to press the button as harsh as possibly right there by the down 4 cancel. I know the mind games he's playing. Oh, Jax. T-Rex limbs. Can't reach. Sector, she's so far away.
Trying to deal with it. Nice 1-1 to challenge on a dash jump. Are you serious? Tech right now. He's playing ridiculous. Oh my God. One more clean hit. One more. Give me that EX rocket.
3 bars, 2 could send a whole lot of rockets. That's the plus frames. Plus flames as well.
Oh my God. Trade. Not good. Tries to flawless block it. Negates. Doesn't get shimmed. Down pokes again. Sweet. Armor.
Witex takes the lead 2-1.
One more game.
A Brazilian be in grand finals winner side.
Bro, this crowd would lose their mind if they got one of their boys up there. Only one more is what the crowd is screaming right now, if you guys can hear that. Vamos, Cabron. Oh,
When was the last time we witnessed something like this, Tento, where, you know, the entire Mortal Kombat community travels to an area and someone from the region just might take it this deep, this stacked. That's the palpable energy that's in the air right now.
408, not a life bleed in favor of him.
Trying just one rocket at a time. Nicolas, the veteran in this instance.
Up
One who's been here before, making the read to do so. Championship caliber play, championship caliber decision, but no, the drop American reset. Hey-oh! Back to the corner. Down here, it's called the South American reset.
Right. West American.
Yeah, it's still America. America! Rocket, is that getting up to? Yes.
Oh my
Overneath
God.
the whip. I've never seen anything go overneath the whip.
Not gonna spend it. One more clean hit. Doesn't get shimmed. Goes to down one. He gets the throw. That's gonna be that.
As long as the Jack Scotch grabs timing is there, it is. There's the victory. Nicolas, a similar start to the last game, though. Took the first one in a close one, and then Whitetex went to work. Oh!
Jesus, the active flames. Trademarking for Aqua.
They're just there. Forever. Burning.
Remember Flame or MKX?
Yep. People said dash into that one.
Man, you thought it was over? Nope.
40% in the vortex.
Man.
Sorry, I got PTSD right there.
Yeah, we
I
all got
apologize.
PTSD.
My bad. Ooh, got him with the air to air. Start again. Come to me.
Up block was so clean. Waited on it. Gonna break? No. Gonna hold the damage.
So in tune with his character to know that he has almost no recovery on that air rocket of his own, to be looking for the approach. That's one of Takeda's best ways in from the distance, and have the up block ready. Whitetex is a single read from a match point to his young name. In winners finals of a demigod event in Mortal Kombat 1.
One more round needed to protect, and he's gonna be guaranteed top 2 for Gamescom LATAM. Give it to me. I need to see this. There's the overhead. I was just talking about it. We haven't seen it too often, but blocked correctly first time we've seen it. He's hit confirming that.
I also think that he's hit confirming the rocket into Motaro, flamethrower in Motaro as well on some of these reads from a distance. And then doing the far teleport, very last second. Big
my God.
Crucial.
Aqua.
No breaker for
Aqua.
Nicolas. He's eating the damage. He's burning. 405. Motaro slowly coming back. You cannot approach me. He's be careful of the whip in too. The up block has been there. He's finally got him cornered though. He chased him all the way. It took a long time, but here we are. A one-more swing out of the corner and off of resources.
That's Nicolas' last break for this one for sure. You gotta find a clean hit, but 33 bars to work with. Armor, he gets the teleport on the side. Jax ruins the combo.
Incredible.
That's
Jax.
it. That's it.
He's gonna take it. The young Brazilian is in grand finals. Winner's side right here in the heart of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Joining the very short list of the person that took out both the twins in the same bracket. Are you serious? Shout out to Tex, guaranteed top 2. And he ain't looking for number 2.
Gotta be a surreal feeling up there for these guys right now.
Gosh. A Brazilian in top 2. Nicolas gonna be in that loser final.
Top 2 has the cushion of winner's side.
Yes.
Has looked good against everyone else in the bracket to get here. Had one of the hardest paths in the tournament and made it look the easiest.
With Sector Motaro.
With Sector Motaro. That's a round of applause you guys are hearing in the background for both Nicolas and Whitetex leaving the stage. Nicolas will now be waiting on the winner of this next match, as all of our hearts start to settle from this one. Largados' Whitetex is now a name to be known and feared amongst the realms. And what a treat in comparison to a lot of the stuff that we've had here in Pro Comp to have Takeda Sector be our winners finals at a demigod event.
Man, and I got an event like this. Takeda has been on the up and ups when it comes
big
to
time.
the chiller side of things. But still, not a character you see all too often. But yeah.
And Sector's always been known as that kind of pure counter pick, keep away character, yet has all of the tools you need as a character, especially with Motaro, to be doing very meta things to be effective with. Armor, safety, options, mobility, and then there's what Whitetex does all on his own. All those knee into the air cancels, all those mind games. It looks like he has a lot of personal layers behind that. The reactions with the stand one, incredible. That young man is gaming. Has just taken out multiple legends of our game back to back to back to back. The best that we have to offer.
My goodness. Like I said, guaranteed top 2 for him. He's going to be sending out. Nicolas going to be waiting in that losers final. Guaranteed top 3, but has to wait the winner of Snake Doe versus Lavender Rain.
Ooh, that's a classic too.
Oh my
Another
God.
big battle of Chile versus Brazil.
Can we have an all Brazilian grand finals?
We could.
That would be utterly
If Lavender
insane.
Rain can make the run. Putting him down to losers was Nicolas, so he could get the run back. But Lavender Rain has to take out Chile himself.
Did he lose that
if he
3-1?
wants it. I want to say it was a 1.
It was 3-1?
But he has to take out both Chileans if he wants to get there. And he has to start against the Brazilian killer, Snake Doe.
The Brazilian killer, Snake Doe, with that havoc, with the Movado. Going to be insane to see, but we're going to see it all in due time. Hope you guys have been enjoying the action thus far. Remember, you can type in exclamation point bracket anytime in the chat to see what led up to these events. And also, big shout outs to Warner Play for putting on such a great event here in Gamescom in Brazil. Our first time out here, me and Aquaman are having a blast. We thank them so much for the support and also for the fellowship. Let us bring us out here and showing us some good food, bro. Really.
Yeah. Good food, good times, good people. Can't really ask for better than that anywhere on earth. As a human being, as a person, as a player, as an anything, it's just a great time.
Honestly so, truthfully so.
And hopefully, again,
them jerseys look good, bro.
These places a little bit more affordable than I think that you guys realize. If you plan far ahead, if you travel with people, anywhere can be really affordable. If you get a group of people that you game with, even if it's online. Look at the clans at Texas Showdown. Each clan had their own Airbnb. They had their own hotel room. They all split it, ended up being dirt cheap for everyone that went.
Shout out to KGESCG.
Very affordable way to go. And I like that that's coming back, because back in the day, it was all the local crews that were doing it. And locals have, unfortunately, through trials and tribulations that have happened, not as prevalent, but you see like the MKNJ crew, a lot of them travel together in cars that cost dollars to travel across the country. If you just all get in one car, go across the country, pay for gas, you're there. So there are a lot of ways to make this a little bit more affordable, but we also know that is, the economy and everything in between, and the world and the state of things. Yeah. It's all chaos out here, but
there's no chaos in this room.
Just by watching, we really appreciate it here. But we also hope that we inspire people to become a part of this too.
Please do.
Find your locals, find everything out there. Shouts to them all. Right here in Brazil, they still got locals going. North America still got some locals going. Shouts to MKNJ out there. Darth Arma doing his thing up there, keeping that Northeast scene going. Texas got some locals brewing too. California bringing some back.
Shout outs to my local FGC meetups.
It is time. Losers semifinals. The Brazilian killer against one of the Brazilian heroes.
Both of these boys are guaranteed top 4, but one of these boys is going to be guaranteed
Lavender.
top. What the hell?
Lavender taking us back to the year 2023. Day 1, Lou Jax. That man loves him some Jax.
Whoa, what's going on with this team? I know he gets throw combos
damage,
with Jax, but
he gets damage.
Oh, safe
jump. Ooh, that's a little bit of a new take on it.
Not going for the back throw combo this time around. Standing patient. I know it's a really tight timing to get that, but you can't get it with Lou. I'm positive.
Yeah, so similar to like Rain Jax that can have it, but it's so tight. And what's the reward? Snake Doe, a big deficit that he's facing early on. Can he live up to the name?
Oh, smacked him down. Get off the sky.
That's some really good pressure, too. It's great avoidance on the ground pound. Finding characters with little niche things to get around Jax's ground pound can be very strong. Look at Conan Jax. Look at Scorpion Jax.
Oh, goes to Sweet Max range. And just Snake Doe, seeing him on Chameleon and not another cameo is so weird. It's a full combo. Oh, couldn't get it. Wasn't close enough. Jack's still there, though.
Actually got enough hits to break the armor, and that was enough damage through it to almost make an even trade.
Man.
Lavender still took a haymaker's worth. That special doesn't play around. I've seen that special hit to someone in their cameo, and it did like Half-Life. Oh!
Man.
Half-Life. Is Jackson play? Not going to use it. You can, Jax.
Breaks the armor. Are you serious? Lavender.
That was unholy.
Balrog gonna be blocking the punish accordingly. We got Liu Kang at top 8 going against Havoc and taking the first game. Lavender Rain full of surprises.
The entire global tier lists are cataclysmically shifting before our eyes.
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Switch him immediately to the Movado. He said, I got something for that.
Well, actually, me a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to happen here. We knew the strength coming in, but you never know if they're going to perform. And it's shocking that here we are seeing it happen in real time.
Wait a second, too. We're going to go for that counter poke. My turn.
I'm still blown away by how much he hit him through the armor to armor it afterwards, and how much damage was done within seconds. Jax saving him.
He never got hit by the 1-1. That was so strange. I thought he was going to get smacked at least once. He was going to catch a stray.
We know Jax's muscles are so lubed up. Sometimes he just falls off,
You're right.
off of these hits. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. Not getting shimmy, though. That shimmy not real offline. Oh.
Ooh, he went for the damage on the second. Not there, though.
Oh, whoa. Thought Movado was going to come out for that mine. That's why he did it preemptively. The duck.
And come to think of it, this is really good because he's fallen to Havoc to get here. Now has to take out Snake though if he wants to keep going, and then would have to run back with the unfortunately I got hit right there. The Havoc of Nicolas, which is what he used to take down Lavender the first time around. It wasn't the mirror, it wasn't the Kata, it was the Havoc. So Lavender, if he finds the answer for Havoc here, well, it could be great flawless blocks all around.
Sweet. They call Movado though. That could have been a kill. Throw. There it is. The low is you're only human at the end of the day. I don't care who you are, what caliber player you are. If you're the best in the world, you're gonna get hit by the fuzzy.
He was right 3 times, and then the fourth one he was when it was finally
Beat him up. Beat him up. But wait, he's alive. Oh no, he's not.
If he's live, he ain't gonna be happy for much longer because Slide was gonna be there.
Yeah. There's gonna be a slide to the DM. If you don't flawless block that, cooked. Cooked indeed.
That's one of the rarest flawless blocks to see in the game. If you guys ever see someone flawless block the OTG from Movado, give them props. Just give them props.
No, it was an accident. I'm not giving them that. I'm a hater.
No?
I'm a hater.
That's messed up, bro.
Was a sweep. Ooh, catch the back dash. Didn't believe in the 4-4 though. You could have had so much more damage, Lavender. But wait, the overcommitment right there by Snake though. Safe jump off of it. That safe jump is really interesting.
And you see what it does to the opponents, right, guys? It forces them to delay wake up, which means that they don't wake up, and it's kind of your turn again. That's what safe jumps really set up strongly. Has been over 2 on trying to snatch a Movado in the background. He's going to snatch a game instead, or sorry, a round.
Beautiful stuff right there. The crowd rising up. There's going to be a sweep from Snake though. Side switch instantly. Drops the ender. Still looking okay though. You know what's really interesting? With this matchup, I've been noticing Snake though not using Movado as freely as he used to, just because of Jack's presence.
As we alluded to when this bracket started, this man, Lavender Reigns, perceived to be the absolute best, and the only one that really does it competitively, but the best at scouting those cameo usages in what they gave Jax just a couple of patches ago. But Havoc is giving Liu Kang a little bit of a beatdown here. That health bar is starting to dwindle. Tries it again. But that gotcha grab can also be tech to avoid and make punishable strings by Havoc.
Even though he armored through, he took so much hit from that initial helping hand.
Dude, it's insane.
Oh, there it is. The sweep afterwards. Now, this is coming to think of it. Was Lavender just going for this pick just so we can get the counter pick advantage? That could be also a play he's going for here. He can have an extra game to work with since he took that game number 1. But he's going right back into it.
A rematch. Like what I'm seeing, completely different from the Takeda game.
Yes. Oh, sweep again. Movado got hit though, so we couldn't get anything off of it. Nice flawless block.
Great check there. There's been a couple single hits that Snake though just hasn't gotten a lot off of. A couple forward 4s.
We have full
Not ready for it. Here we go.
Gonna hold it. Respectable.
Yeah, about 230. That's not the worst damage beaten.
And I got plus 100 health, so I can take that.
Yep. It just tickled.
Bro, here's
Jax
blocking, bro.
The other cameo in this game that gives you max HP, baby, plus 100 health. if you pick the big boy.
The blocks. Ooh, sweet max range. But so you got to start throwing just a tad bit more here. Another safe jump off of it. Nice.
Breaks the armor because of the pound.
And, oh, I thought it was going to be trip guard. That could have been death, actually. Nice.
Just
sweep.
swinging for one sweep.
I believe in this, too. I like this breaker. Because he finds one back two, he's winning. There it is. He was looking for it. Tex. Falls above the screen. No, the mine.
He had a couple of frames to decide how and why, and I don't know what he could have done. Maybe the start of a flying kick.
I think the only thing he could do right there, he could have did 2-2 fatal blow.
I think so, because even flying kick, he stays still when he shoots the dragon. He wouldn't be going anywhere.
2-2 fatal blow would probably be his best bet right there.
Oh my goodness. Maybe just the bicycle kick as well.
He wanted to maximize on the damage to see if he can get the kill, but unfortunately it's not going to work out for him. Snake, though, mounting all that momentum now. It looked like he might be able to take it. Catches the back dash with a down one. So you know what this means. Jax coming through. Oh, he just smacked the hell out of Jax. That poor man. Oh, my God, he's just trying to do his guard. Oh, no.
He's trying to take it to Pound Town, man.
Man, no sexy red. We're punish.
Blood coming out. Nice check with just a little projectile. Not a lot of those in the match so far. Caught him slipping. What are you pressing here? There's some damage.
Good God.
That's one of those team four. Look at that. One Jax, 451.
Trying to see if he gets him, but he knows he can die from a 4-4. That's why he's not getting shimmed. There it is. Falls block. But you got to watch out for everything else. Doesn't get shimmed. Oh my God, these falls blocks are clutch, but gets a quick dunk. And you know what that means? Lavender Rain. Tie this up in rounds.
I'm not going to get tired of seeing that crowd every single time. The boy gets one more closer. Another missed Jax, but that's okay. He's going to come back around to it.
Oh! That's going to be a little scale damage, though, because he hit the mine and the other one. So, yeah, 304, not too much. It could have been a lot worse.
Imagine if it wasn't scaled.
Man. Big jump. Oh, my God. Back throw. Show me something. Got shim. No shimmy on the jimmies.
Almost had the max range of the jump in.
Oh!
Lavender on the hunt.
Misses the conversion.
It's so tight and it's so specific. The one Jax wave that hit in the corner, the one wasn't ready for the conversion. Only really a down one can, and he's still got some resources to his name. Let's see if he can fight and scrap his way through this one. He's 600 health, and it will not be the case here. Snake Doe, 2-1 lead. Wow.
This Liu Kang pick isn't bad at all. I'm seeing the vision. Unfortunately, cannot capitalize on the damage, and honestly, it's just some hard reads because this man's defense. This team is literally strike throw. It's no mix like he has with Takeda where he can go for a jump in or overhead. It's legit strike and throw. And this man Snake though is content on holding block the entire time if you're not going to be able to do anything else.
We're going back to the character select screen. Are we going home?
Takeda.
Here we go. The tried and true. Mr. Be all you can be. Snake Doe, I think, might be pausing here because we have a possible issue. He was holding up his wire before the match started.
Yeah. No headphones? Yeah, he had no headphones. He has no sound.
Lost sound.
Little delay of game. Don't worry about it.
We'll get it back.
We want to make sure everyone has the proper, and I mean proper, experience here when playing. Look like they're going right back into it.
It's a restart. No, we're going in right now. Players are in.
Oh,
the match has begun. Let's go in.
Whiffing. We have punish for him. Here's the bar, too. It's the character that got him here.
Already a much more vicious start than the Liu. He's got damage. He's got it everywhere. Not sacrificing, not just 300 damage into a safe jump. We're seeing the big stuff here, and
he used back two to hop over the Shuriken. And then he didn't get the hit because the back two animates is him jumping. That was so crazy. And he got a punish for that. Wake up buttons couldn't get the conversion he needed. Nice run. Oh, teleports out. Gonna see the airborne so he can avoid the mine. That was so good.
That's just genius play to be so avoidant. Oh, this will certainly be a break. Not today. That never happened either. You can try again, though, in 10 seconds when that fatal blow comes back from a distance, though. And that turns into a mid so fast. That's what gets a lot of people with the 1-2 of Takeda. It advances so far, but activates a mid. And Lavender Rain stays alive in this
somebody
one.
do 1-2 and this is a 1-2 again just because of how much of a good it is. Oh, down pokes. Oh, what's the overhead? Didn't call Movado for a full combo, though. Oh, with punish. And big damage, too. Movado. Shout out to Face Al.
These two are hitting for about the same damage on their BMBs. Although between the two, only half of a cameo needed to get some throw lethality and combo ability.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
No Kool-Aid Man.
He tried to be.
Oh, wait, gets back though. It's going to be a lot. That's what the call. Thank you. Just sets up with it. Catch him. I didn't think he was in range. He's going to force a breaker. Lavender. Show me something. Show me something special.
Lucky play. That was almost a perfectly timed advancement from Snake, though. Eats an overhead.
Gets the back throw. No, that was more.
Jax, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be it.
2-2 is now the score. We're going the distance. Lavender Rain forces a game 5.
There is something a lot of people tend to forget. That Jax enhanced grab with 2 extra bars of meter to extend 210 damage. 210 damage later. GG's. Nothing you can do about it.
It's like chiropractor action the right way.
Taking you to Pound Town a different way.
Hey,
it's going to be a 2-2.
Either way, you get your back
broke.
broke.
The heart of Brazil, baby.
Yeah, that's why I like to see Brazil rising up. They want Lavender Rain to take this, but Snake Doe is in the path. Can he overcome? Stand back. No anti. No, just take 2 feet to the face.
That was a really gross forward dash that Lavender to do. He dash blocked the mine to try to get rid of it.
He really micro duck right there. That was actually insane. Snake Doe, the 2 gamer. The duck again. Why are you reading this man like this? I didn't know you had to book a Lavender Rain.
He's trying to get autographed, apparently.
Man.
Great block.
Extra. Read all about it. Jax takes you back. Oh, caught him airborne. Conversion was so good. Nice armor through. Staggers it. Doesn't do poking the special. Jax is not back because he's still on cooldown. This is tough, but Lavender Rain gonna try to make something happen. That's a missed input. Could have been punished. Luckily it didn't. Nice tech on the throw. Whiff. Spins it. Not death though. Lots of damage.
But space on the screen. A Jax to summon. Kunais to throw for Snake Doe. Movado to use. Mine. Tether. His own tether.
Again.
3 bars.
Again.
Look at this field. Oh my goodness.
Lavender Rain is 1 round away from joining up in losers finals.
Making the floor active lava right there, and it's a match point.
Snake Doe not being deterred, going to capitalize on a damage steal. Foot to the face and a push to the corner. Down 1, turning the kneecaps into does get shimmied about time. Snake Doe, are you going to break? No, he does.
Waits for the side switch, I think. Just wanted a little bit of a closer of a corner presence here. And that stand through was a missed input. Sends the goop. Sucked in by the Movado. That's going to close the gap. Gives you great hit advantage to that Movado pull. Here we go.
Jax
Gotcha.
again. Beautiful corner carry right here. This is when the party can get started, Aqua. Oh, goes for another down 1. Good block in the overhead is plus. Still my turn.
Jax time.
Oh.
Set the wrong one.
Overhead
maybe
block.
trying to make a Galaxy Brain read is going to jump out. Who knows?
Overhead myself.
Snake Doe has to get out of this corner. He's fighting for his life right now.
No,
That's it.
If he don't drop this, he's got the bar to spin. He's got a full Jax. The crowd is on the feet. They rising up. And guess what that means? Lavender Rain will make it to losers finals. Brazil rising up.
rising up. Every single one of them are on their feet right now, going crazy. Screaming this man's name. The ascent has begun. 1 down, 1 to go, and it will be Brazil versus Brazil in Brazil. At a demigod event in Mortal Kombat 1.
But the one more he got to face to make that Brazil versus Brazil
Is the only one that has defeated him.
Nicholas.
What's up, bro?
Oh my goodness. Lavender Rain is making a run of a lifetime and losing, but man, it's tough. Why is Tex coming to the stage? I saw Tex coming to the stage like, wait, he must be looking for something. Nonetheless, this replay is crazy. This match was actually insane. The Liu Kang was doing massive work in the beginning, but
It really did. In the beginning, getting that game alone, was kind of everything. You know, if he found himself in a bigger deficit with the Liu Kang, I feel like it was going to be much harder to come back from. But because he had the one game with the switch to Takeda, I think he was just more comfortable out of the gate. And that one drop was really heartbreaking because this was 1-1 and would have given him a huge lead if he would have got that down 1 pick up. But so tight. And who's ready for the wave to hit? You know, it's so hard to just open someone up with the Jax wave in the corner without the raw full string hit confirm.
Except his right there when he went down the
rounds. The switch to Takeda.
It was so big. Just changed the pace. It spins all the bar. The crowd went crazy right here, man. He couldn't believe it. Forcing the game 5 situations to make though.
It makes you think differently at different health points in the match, where if you have 200 health remaining, you're not thinking about throw. Got him there in game number 4, and then right there, the game winner. He put out the most active framed coverage sequence of the entire stage to close out one of those rounds. 7 kunai, a Jax summon in case he jumped it, and he jumped in afterwards. Like, it was insanity in the hands of Lavender Rain, and his hands will be playing again up next here in the Pro Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing this here with us. Words are starting to become hard to say and even describe what we're witnessing.
I can't describe what we're witnessing, but I can describe this bracket that we can look at right now. If you guys look further ado, we're going to have our next contestant come up on the stage. When we look at this bracket, oh my goodness. It's going to be.
Yes.
The bracket's on the other side.
There we go. All right, let's go take a look now. It's Nicholas Lavender sitting in this one. It was a game of semi-blowouts for most of this top 8 until we got to where we are. Mr. Lavender Rain in losers. 3-2 over Gur. Incredible match. 3-2 over Snake Doe. Defeating the Brazilian killer himself. That's what they told us here.
Brazilian killer.
They said he's got the reputation.
Whoa. Again?
We're in.
Again?
Why not?
You know, why not let it fly? There's a reason why I'm commentating not playing, so I'm going to let him do his thing. Lavender Rain, once again, starting off with the Liu Kang Jax. We'll see how it goes against Nicholas.
The hero of the game, trying to be the hero of Brazil. Winner event. Jax ground pound right there. Oh my God, the knuckle sandwich to the head.
That back fist to your face.
That's
down
mean,
that
dude.
I wouldn't want to get up after that, bro.
I'm not trying to get back fisted in the face.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Send me with Jax on his breaker animation where he just jumps in with the old school dash punch animation.
I'm like, no, I don't need that dash punch, please. Airborne. The duck. He knew he was going to press something, didn't have the bar to extend, but guess what? Damage nonetheless.
There is a wonky frame situation when he whiffs that last hit with the Jax ground pound. Instead of exactly that, but the mind extending the throw threat from Nicholas here. 3 bars to his name as well.
Oh my God.
Tries to delay the heck out of him there. And off a trade. Was it a trade combo?
No, it wasn't. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
If it was a trade combo, I would have lost my mind.
I would have cried on the inside and outside. Sideways too. Ends it with the spin-a-rooney.
Oh, there's a down 4 to close it out. Nicholas taking that first round. Wow, the crowd is quiet. They want Lavender Rain to make it so they can have an all Brazilian game finals. I don't think Nicholas gonna make that easy at all.
Whitex winning the winner of this, guys, in winners side of grand finals. Lavender Rain's his Jax percentage is going down on the gotcha grab attempts. On calling that out in particular, something Movado mind. And so strong for Nicholas here. His usages around Rain's, known utility has really been a factor in his 3-1 victory in winners. And let's start here.
here. Goes for the sweep. And one's finally gets Jimmy though, but you don't have that much bar. Not too much to work with. That was a punish. Yo.
God. Can't be down for one around here anymore.
Be careful with that one. Oh no, he pressed something last hit was a counter hit. This damage is going to be utterly insane. 430. Double sweep? Nah, this backs up.
It's a scary spot for Lavender. How do you take this health?
Mine. Projectile. He stood up at the last second. Unfortunate. Game 1 going to Nicholas. I saw something down the crowd. He said boo.
Wow.
He said boo.
We all know what they want out there.
They want to
But
raise that Brazilian
Nicholas
flag.
trying to play spoiler. That's a nice combo breaker shirt too.
Hey, the combo breaker champion.
Dang,
wearing the
hold
combo
on.
breaker shirt.
You know, Gurr was wearing a combo breaker shirt yesterday that I've never even seen before. It was like from 2019, 2018. It was awesome.
I saw it. I was like, yo.
Yeah, for real.
I was like, what the hell?
Whoa!
What?
What?
BDG and Just Nasty don't say nothing. Nothing. I don't want
What
to see
is
a word.
this? Where has this guy
I
been all
don't
this
want to
time?
see a word. He's running with Trimmer,
And
too.
it's Tremor with the parry. First time we're going to see him jacksless. I tried to set up a nasty unblockable, but didn't get the follow-up afterwards. Look at Bologna over close to connecting. Shame. Nothing to convert there with.
Tomas. No, Tomas.
Smoke, a very heavy momentum character. I feel like the slower this goes, he's been playing in Nicolas's hands here. Needs to get something going here. Here comes some.
Yeah, that was definitely some thrown up action right there. Are you serious? Plus range on plus range. You try to go for it again. No, goes for the legs. Utterly insane. Goes for another down 3. Plus range. Blocks. Blocks again.
Here comes the pressure.
Armor doesn't want to deal with the invisibility. I respect it. But blocks the mix correctly. Gets the cancel. And that should be the round. Lavender Rain.
The switch to smoke. Just how many characters does this man have up his sleeve?
A couple indeed. The smoke with the Tremor, extra health and great mix off utility because Tremor can cover him so much when he goes invisible. Look at it.
And we've
so
seen
much.
we've seen what this team can do. I've seen this team hit for 600 plus, 500 plus consistently, and he's doing it with such audactic mix at the moment.
Over here right there. Goes for another low, down poke immediately. Plus frames. The throw, doesn't go for it. He's a slice Jimmy. Oh my gosh. Goes invisible again. Plus, nice down poke. It's under. Oh, the sweet hitting Trimmer too. Side switch.
Got the double tap. 2 for the price of 1.
Finish
So
with the bar.
did Smoke, I know.
That's it. That's it.
Lavender Rain ties us up at a game apiece.
With Smoke. Are you serious right now? We seeing Smoke in top 3 Aqua.
Like I said, the tier lists globally are changing before our eyes.
You can't block
But it's
invisible
also
mix.
in the hands of these phenomenal players that it doesn't perceive to be, you know, the character. It's them, the knowledge, the execution of it. But it's not a great start here. Welcome to the corner in Madame Beau's tea house. Oh, just kidding. We're back to the center.
What the heck? That was your reversal input? Why?
In what world do you make that read?
And obviously in the Royal Brazil, because why did you do that? You may play on a different level. Oh, whoa. Too much dip in your chip right there, young fella. Back and away with the guess what? Damn, the mine came back already? I thought it was still down. Just used it.
It's becoming a little bit quicker than even I realized a couple times too, yeah. Making that little mental note in the back of your head because right now Movato's halfway back. Just thinking about it.
He can go for a slide if he wants to. There it is.
Here we go. Tried to flex on him with Tremor there to absorb something. Lavender trying to
Armor
bowl.
coming.
Doesn't hit anything though.
He messed up his cancel right there. I heard it. Beautiful thing about playing with sound right there. If you can recognize the sound of someone missing their cancel, you can actually get a punish instantly. If you mess up a cancel with smoke, I believe it's -11. Plenty of time for you to get a full combo punish.
I know this is completely random, but someone here told me he was playing mostly visually impaired and told me about the accessibility in Mortal Kombat and how you actually can determine distance with how fast the sound it makes. So you actually know distances. It's crazy. Sorry, I just could be random, but something made me think about that.
Shout out to all the accessibility crew in our
huge
blind
shout-outs
FGC community
to
that
Mortal Kombat
actually
for playing
plays
that,
all the time.
and for them to be able to compete even higher at a higher level because of that.
Yeah.
And I saw them here, a player implementing that to like extreme levels. He was really, really good, and that's just the skill that's here. But Nicolas putting another nail in a proverbial coffin for Lavender with a near flawless victory to go up 2-1.
Trying to put this man 6 feet under. Third place finish for Lavender Rain can be all she wrote, but nonetheless, not out of it quite yet. Does he believe in the smoke? We got another character switch. We do. You know you want to go Takeda. Just go Takeda, man.
We're going home.
Go home.
I'm going home.
Yes. Go to your tried and true. Go to the character that was made for you. Go to what the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, what are we witnessing before our eyes? Another Brazilian Baraka. The Tarkat is spreading.
I know his breath hot as hell. Stay back. Both of they breath hot, actually. I don't know what these boys know what a breath mint is.
Lavender Rain bets his tournament life on Baraka Jax. Once more, a tool in the Mortal Kombat tool shed that I have not seen broken out since day one.
Man, but it's been coming out time and time again. How many times I got teachers to listen to, oh, man, don't grab me. Nicolas, big combo starter. Not going to break his Lavender. Going to hold the damage. Hey, but you got plus 100 health, so you can take that. 382. Swipes away. Wiping skill. Oh.
Nothing's going to stop him from swiping as it turns out.
Looks like you want to see a Tinder date.
And this is some old school. This is an old school pairing. This does damage. This is a solid team when it comes to combos and being able to get around the ground pound in pressure as well.
Another down 4 on display. Another outspace. Doesn't want to spin the bar quite yet. Another one. Are you serious? Do it again.
That step back is insanity.
Oh my God. Poking the special. No poking the special yet.
Even the down 4, the range that it puts you at, post blocking it, giving Braga the breathing room. Lavender Rain not breaking, holding a lot of damage. Here comes Novato.
Oh my God, another foot. He just stole that in the worst way. I have seen robbery time and time again, but not like that. Nicolas needs one more round to get his run back against Tex.
Unbelievable. How many comebacks sub 5 HP in the bracket just today? Back to the corner you go. Get over there.
Utterly insane. Go for another sweep. Too damn patient though. Get off me.
Unhand me.
They bump headbutt each other to get to take a throw. Insane work.
Last turn. Here comes the bullying. Havoc, but he got the buttons out. Okay. Is there a side switch? No. Damage.
401 mid-screen. Beautiful stuff right there. Tries to go for a whip punish. Not going to come around. Goes for the sweep. Everybody trying to check each other's toes, but I got yours first. Not looking too good for Lavender. He hasn't tried to armor through anything not once either.
No. I mean, it's really smart for Nicolas to finally throw the grab when he's got no mind. Everyone expecting the safety. That until then, he's going to be forced to break here. Nicolas, 49 damage.
Sweep.
From World Maker Grand Finals. Lavender Rain will need a miracle. He starts here, drops the pro combo. Working on Breaker. Can he get him to whiff and spark it with a fatal blow?
He just might. Are you serious? Using the flawless block mechanic that many people forget. If you flawless block any screen and you have Movado, he can do a reversal and does damage. It's something we don't see, but Nicolas showcased
that might be the first time in a competitive setting I have ever seen that. To be a tournament winning decision, to put yourself in grand finals of a demigod event, sensational from Nicolas. But that is a round of applause for Mr. Lavender Rain, everyone. Right there on your screen. Just one of the new era.
That's how I'm thinking now. Because Nicolas guaranteed second. He's number one in the leaderboard. Because he went to Mexico and this is the demigod.
I would perceivably say so.
I think he is. He has a healthy amount of points now. He might overtake Kanimani. But Lavender Rain too, actually going to make a huge jump as well for third. Yep. He did pretty well at pretty well at Mexico. So man, it's going to be a huge shift in points when we get back.
Big time here. Loved the ebb and flow that was Lavender Rain. No pun intended on the waterage. of throughout this top 8 of going in and out of his characters, and every single one of them giving us a different treat, it felt like, visually, mechanically on the screen. Love that he's kind of a Jax specialist and loyalist as well in that regard, and plays the characters that he pairs with superbly well in some regard. I like what I'm seeing from Lavender, and as I said before, this scene seems to have its own meta in Mortal Kombat. They just play with either who they like or what they think is going to give them the best opportunity to win. And in most cases than not, it's not some of the normal picks.
The cameo specialist, man. Beautiful. That flawless block was so insane. It was so cruel, but hey, it's all that's left. Big shouts to Lavender Rain, guaranteed got third place for today. But now we have our grand final set. It's going to be the run back of winners finals. It's going to be Tech versus Nicolas. Bro, Brazil versus Chile.
For everything here, this is the final match of Pro Comp Brazil, everyone. We hope that you've enjoyed these 2 days of incredible Mortal Kombat action. We were in a different part of this entire arena. Yesterday, they've given us the main stage of Gamescom for this top 12. We can't thank them enough. Here in Brazil, we're actually streaming on the Max app, HBO Max. We're on there right now. We're live. It's the Brazilian broadcast, so we're currently on it. What the Brazilian guys are. Massive shouts to them, Buyu holding it down, Speed holding it down over there, and a massive shout out to the team here that put all that together, and that was the Brazilian team here. Huge shouts to them, not just putting the event together, but the promotion and all the things to try to really grow what this is. And you know me, that's what I'm all about, man.
Man, I'm all about the growth. Hey, production make us look good, all right? That's the bottom line there. They make us look good because they do a damn good job at what they got to do back there. So much appreciate to them. And as we get to our final closing moments, yes, guys, it's going to be the last match of the evening. We're going to find out who our champion is for Gamescom LATAM. And I already see the crowd getting on their feet and getting started because they realize this is where it's going to be all set in stone. This is where we're going to have our champion for the Pro Comp here in Brazil.
Yes, and where we're going to see someone take over the leaderboard going into the next couple of events, being the #1 seed overall, or could be holding on to the #1 seed overall going into Final Combat, which always comes into play. Positioning where you are in the bracket, who you have to fight. Is it someone that's perceivably stronger with a higher seed, or weaker with a lower seed? You never know.
Woo!
As we're getting some introductions here on stage for these players, so final game, everyone. So round of applause for Lavender.
Round of applause, Lavender.
Let's go to the stage. I would translate, guys, but I didn't learn Portuguese in time. I only had a couple days. I tried.
Obrigado. What's thank you again?
Obrigado. That's it. Yeah. We got thank you down pretty quick, and usually you get thank you down pretty quick no matter where you travel.
Got to.
Nicolas, everyone, coming out for grand finals. I like that. No interview. Keep their head in the game. Send them to play. Also, huge shout-outs to those jerseys that the Brazil team put together as well. Look at them.
Good,
that's legit.
I don't even want to wear it anymore. I want to plaster it, put it in a frame, and just hang it on my wall.
Yep. And now, get ready to hear the eruption.
Brazil on their feet for their boy. You guys can hear this, man. The energy is absolutely astounding. They want their boy to bring it home. And he's so close.
And there's the trophy for this event. Standing on the case that it comes in. The winner will be wheeling that through the airport tomorrow. Unless they're staying a couple extra days. There's the close-up. Champion in Sao Paulo. The Mortal Kombat Pro Competition trophy here in Brazil.
Woo! Utterly insane. Yo, like I said, big shout out to Louis and Speed over there, man. They doing massive work. Shout out, like I said, big shout out to all of the Latin American teams. Like I said, they've been distributing as well.
Mexico crushed it with everything here, crushing it, especially with the regional specific stuff, with trophies, with artwork. The artwork here with the actual scorpion on top of the Mortal Kombat cabinet
They
is absolutely fire. It's
like,
gorgeous.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
fuego. Okay, fuego.
And I'm hoping that it rubs off on all of the stops on the tour to try to get some, some local, wherever the event's being held, inject some of that love into the event. Show us what you got locally, especially with the artwork and again the ambiance. The trophy from Mexico, being a sombrero.
Sombrero?
Yep.
Utterly insane. Utterly insane.
Here they went with something that is a very heavy trophy.
Oh,
It's a little on the smaller. I say it's a little bit smaller. It's still a big trophy, but it is so solid metal. It is a forged unit of a thing.
It looks absolutely amazing. For those that do not know, Grand Finals is going to be underway. So let me explain to you guys really quick before we get started.
Yes.
The way Grand Finals works, we have a winner and we have a loser. The winner is going to be Tech, and the loser is going to be Nicolas. What Nicolas has to do, because Tech has never gone down to that loser side of the bracket, he needs to win the first person three to send them down into losers, and then take them down again the first three to eliminate him out of the bracket. So in total, Nicolas needs to win 6 games. Tech, on the other hand, since he's been on the winners the entire time, he has a set to give, but he only needs to win one of the first 3 to take the event. Now, on the side of Nicolas, the time hitting, the benefit to him is he's played a lot more games. He's a little bit more warmed up, and he's definitely ready. But mental fatigue hits everybody. One side of Tech doesn't have as many games under his belt, but has the comfortability of that he can lose 3 games at any time. But golly, this place is getting real loud because guess what? They want to take it 3 games.
You guys are curious what they're saying. I'm pretty sure that I'm here in Brazil.
Brazil.
All right, I'm gonna get him going.
There you go.
Vamos, vamos!
I like to hear.
You got the energy right here for Grand Finals in Sao Paulo. Thank you all for being here, whether you're here watching or you're here in that crowd, seeing this with your own eyes. Welcome to Grand Finals of this event.
Definitely some nerds on the way. Tech, it's not too often when someone gets a double eliminate someone out of the bracket. Can he do it right here? Can he do it right now? It's pretty tough. But Nicolas was pretty much clean sweeps down in the loser side of things, so it wasn't too tiresome, but definitely that mental fatigue. He's been playing for a minute.
And dare I say it again, I'm pretty sure this is this young man's first tournament ever.
Just ready. Brazil is ready. The future is here. The future is now. We don't know. I think he's 20 years old. I want to say he's like 20 or 19 years old. I don't believe he's a young though, but still young enough.
That's still
He's
pretty
born
young.
in 2005. Was it live for the SpongeBob?
But it is time, guys. Grand Finals. It's the same matchup we saw. So Nicolas deciding not to make any kind of huge changes here. It will be the Takeda Jax. He wants that mobility. I feel like to close on sector, at least for some kind of mind game. But Whitetex, we saw such good keep away, such good reactions and anti-airs. Will it be the same in Grand Finals? He is 3 games away from securing one of the biggest victories I've ever seen in Mortal Kombat for an entire nation, for an entire everything that is happening right now.
Oh, catches the jump back. It's going to be used damage right now. Made it a little awkward, but Jackson kicking the pickup. He gets a little setup off of this. Gets the low. Breaker immediately coming out of Tech. Up to note, that first set that they played, it was a 3. Was it a 3-0 or 3-1?
3-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Going in immediately with the Takeda.
Hello, damage.
Jesus. Hard knock. You about that life? Goes for down 1 immediately.
Ooh, did the close teleport this time around. Got away with one. Now it's corner time for you.
No
Motaro.
Steve. Golly, I know that hurt. Cave that man chest in.
How do you breathe after that? Your chest is gone.
No, Takeda's just a superhuman at this point. He got that Yakuza blood. Big jump in again. He's in that the first time in that winners finals.
Just like in winners finals, underneath the whip.
Man.
Rocket power. He's sending them
time,
all
though.
right now. The mind game of, is he going to jump in or not? Being played. Emptying a lot of them in a throw like Motaro taking one to the chest. Another one.
There's nothing to do with it at this point in time, though. Oh, gets the overhead, not going to work out too well. And that's going to be all she wrote. Still got the screen position, but guess what?
Yes.
Timeout for Nicolas, taking that first round.
They were playing Street Fighter for a second. I was seeing throw loops.
Yeah. Troloops.
Stroloops.
The healthiest Fruit Loop. Oh my God! Just did it raw, no protection. You want to start a family, huh? Crazy work.
There's some active Kraken tentacles out there
Man.
on the screen. Oh my goodness. The fiery explosion. It's EX Rocket here.
Drop the
Oh
combo.
no, Flame was on, but the combo wasn't.
All right, here we go.
Flame on again.
No Fantastic Four. 375. Man, there, but didn't get the conversion. Gets the back throw. No, forward throw instead.
I'm wondering if he assumed he was going to take the trade on the rocket exploding there in the air.
Out of mind games in its way. Goes for 1-1 immediately. No challenge. Double dash. No Mario Kart. But guess what this means? Jax, please help. Thank you so much, brother. 202.
That's what I'm here for.
The
Gotcha.
duck knew he was going 1-1.
Ooh, the micro dashes up into that. Nicholas almost falling for it. Really good. Not to get shimmied by the movement. Now he has to close the gap. Slight lead for Vitex here. We've seen what can happen when he tries to swing in. The up block will be there. Vitex always ready for his approaches. It's a lot more of a grounded approach. I'm already noticing from the winners finals to grands here for Nicholas.
Doesn't get shimmied again.
A little more
Trying to steal
patient.
turns.
Walking in.
Time. Armor. And Jax got hit too. Beautiful stuff right there. Staying alive as Hex.
And if you remember, this is how a lot of the games went in winners finals too. Nicholas would take game one, and then Vitex would bring it back.
Mix overhead. No, gets wrong.
Straight low.
Look at his damage on his tooth. Jax is coming back slowly but surely. Delays just a
Oh
tad.
my, that was a whole lot of
Respect.
nothing. No rocket power this time around. At least he's got some space. Might have to get risky here soon. Little too reserved. I mean, at least building some meter.
So the game definitely in favor either or. Spins the ball right there for trying to EX rocket, but not going to be too well. It's going to be a war of attrition in Nicholas' favor. Goes below, doesn't get shimmed, plus frames. Just decides to back up yet again. Trying to walk him down.
And now playing the hope it is Nicholas. You got to come to me now. 30 seconds. You can definitely block
Grab
it a whole
them.
lot, and that was a sensational read. Similar to what we saw Lavender doing earlier with the triple kunai, Jax gotcha kunai in the air, making people want to jump right into the gotcha. You can do that with so many things in the game too. A lot of projectiles. You can just throw projectiles, throw a gotcha grab. A lot of people try to jump projectiles right into it. Motaro getting some more.
Ooh, trying to meet the air with that rocket, but not going to work out too well. Blew it up just a tad bit too early. Walking back yet again is Tex.
I also love that we have the duplicitous edge of health differences being displayed here in Grand Finals. You have your 1100 thick brick, and then you've got the 950. I gotta take that one out of the chamber, Tento.
No. Hey, I already know Dion already clipped that one, put it on Twitter. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You're already getting clipped, you're already getting shipped, and Rick already made it. Oh, the conversion!
Vitex with a commanding lead in this one.
Teleports the time. No, he didn't get it. Down pokes, down pokes.
Gosh, to save him. I thought he was gonna teleport, go aerial something.
Nice poke. Block on the low, trying to chase him down, slowly but surely. Oh, what you swinging at? Oh my days. Not like this, please. Gonna get a setup. Is it clean? Got the up block. It was clean.
And how scary that can be, because guess what? If he empty jumps, if he grabs, and he reads the up block, GG's. Guaranteed because of the Jax grab. He stays alive.
Flawless blocking on flawless block, trying to get that chip. No one ever blocks it.
That was
max
a forbidden
range.
string, but it went right into the flames. Vitex, when he has meter and Motaro, you just have to know it's coming and then
Let it fly.
Yep.
He's gonna let it fly.
And then watch her fly.
She's flying away right now. Are
Fly, you
serious?
fools, and I'm out. Nicholas hasn't fallen for the down 4 teleport at all, though. Down 4 cancel.
That's
Still
jump on a
converted.
throw.
That is so plus on
It's
hit.
so plus on him, man.
Plus 7,222 if you
Something
think about
like
it.
that, man.
If you don't, it's 7,011.
Oh, got him.
Ooh, sneaky quick low there. But
Yo.
in the advantage, just swung through.
Almost up was a 340 right here. 357.
Plus frames, he's shipping, but Nicholas just says, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm swinging.
Drops the combo, though. Swinging and missing. Waited for the armor, didn't come through. That should be the round. He's not dropping it twice in a row. That's for damn sure.
And Nicolas still looking pretty here, but you know what? Ytex probably turn that into just a nice classic MBR. If you guys are not familiar at home with what an MBR is, it's when you lose a round, not intentionally, but you kind of give up on a round intentionally to hold on to your meter, and it's a meter building round. And mentally, if you think about it, you go into the last round feeling pretty good, just like he is here. Has the meter, spend it.
And that burn damage is adding up so much. 408. I guess what this means, you set up another minefield. Good luck trying to chase me down. Insane work again. Making it so tough. Meet him air to air. Beautiful conversion right now. Tex, I think he's electing not to break. Gonna hold the damage. Poke for poke. He goes for the low. Rocket.
Ytex out of there. Josh on the comeback, checks him with the big boot. Barely floating underneath that kunai. Gonna get a conversion for the 4-2.
No!
Misses.
He dropped it though. There's no way. Jack coming through. Don't drop this one.
Breaker's gonna come.
Not yet. Gonna hold it. I respect that. Wake over 1-1. Got out of there.
Teleport.
Yep.
On reaction, Ytex. No breaker available. This is 1-1.
That's why I'd like to see 1-1, an even score. We got ourselves a ball game. These boys fighting tooth and nail to lead it, and Brazil wants their boy Tex to take it.
I never thought in 2025 I'd see a Cannibal Corpse shirt too. Shout outs to you, man. If you guys are metalheads, this is the place to be. I've seen so many metal shirts out there in the crowd. I'm gonna let the crowd take over. They want Brazil.
That sounds like they saying 2 more.
I think so.
Oh no, that's Brazil. The energy here is crazy, y'all. My voice is slowly dying, slowly but surely, but I'm gonna keep it lasting just for y'all.
2 games.
Ooh, chip guard.
From the prophecy being fulfilled in Sao Paulo.
Give me that side switch. Give me a setup real quick. Oh no, he's going for the damage. 402 got something for you. Rocket to the face, just getting out of there. Back to the grenade game.
It's crazy. The only projectile that Takeda has, you see there, that ground kunai, countered by the aerial rocket of Sector, but they're both building meter doing it.
Oh
Closing
my
the gap.
God. Not building
Flame
the health
on.
bar though. Jesus.
Flame on and flame off. That's
That
a
was
lot of damage.
because it started off with a rocket, started into a mid. Oh, messed
Couldn't
it up.
cancel it because of the flawless block.
Imagine.
Have a nice day. The sweat pouring from Nicolas. Enough to create a lake.
Throw. Oh, goes to down 4. Delays. Nice block. Out of there. Can play this base game. He has enough time to work with to try to dwindle down that light bar so we can get 1 clean read into Fatal to get a kill. Oh.
And 1 execution error puts you in such a deadly position to be in a lot of negativity right in your opponent's face. But it also lets you know the execution's been so crisp from Ytex on getting those instant air or just jump back projectiles.
You're whiffing. Antes goes for up block and stab. Beautiful stuff right here. Capitalize on the damage.
The other anti-air.
Man, the up block. Beautiful stuff right there. If you guys do not know, the up block is basically the tool that makes you punish all overheads and jump ins. The thing that negates them though, if you read them, they're stuck in recovery and you can go a throw punish that does increase damage for your throw. The mid again. So much damage on display.
That's the beauty of the Sector toolkit right there on display is she can have so much keep away, and has one of the best advancing mids in the game with 4-2, checks the approaches, and he's still alive.
Still alive, showing off the Brazilian flag. Brazilian rising up once again. Tex energy right now. He's got to be feeling it. Goes for mid. He knew he was going to try to poke. That's going to be huge damage. Not going to get a breaker yet. Going to hold it is Nicolas. 418.
I think he held a lot more than he thought he was there.
Man, when you spin that bar at the teleport, it's so much. Stop trying to do Spider-Man. You're not him, bro. Down pokes.
Not against the cybernetic Lin Kuei today. Jax will take you for a ride. We're in the corner.
out.
Just kidding. That didn't happen.
Good luck trying to chase me down, bucko.
Nice health lead right now. Ytex certainly going to build a breaker very soon. A lot of meter built on block, even in a sequence like that, because of the special and cameo usage. Nicolas gets a miracle, clipped out of the sky, and now he's resourceless.
Whipping. That's a punish. Oh, it could have been so much bigger. delays, goes for a back throw. Jax is there.
Watch out for the flamethrower. 3 of them available. Motaro in play. And there she is, Witex! Is
One.
gonna light this bracket on fire because he has one match from taking it, being a tournament champion, being a pro competition champion, demigod level event.
One more game
Immortal
needed.
Kombat.
Oh my goodness. Tech, their first offline they have ever seen. Getting loud, getting for the crowd. Oh, we get mad about here, bro. This is actually amazing. Tech, like we said, his first offline to our knowledge, doing massive work, taking down killer at the killer, champion at the champion, people who have placed highly at Evo, making it look like they're the first time playing the game. Jeez.
And getting Nicolas to go to an oldie but a goodie in his arsenal. It's the Johnny Cage, backed up by the Tremor when tournament life is on the line. 2-1. LGD's Witex. Game away. See if Nicolas can make the comeback happen. We saw what this Johnny Cage did. I mean, all last couple of years throughout the first pro competition, throughout the beginning of this one, the Johnny is as solid as ever.
Antiers, no, doesn't get it. Jump kick's too powerful. Guess what? Another flamethrower, another full combo. Crowd getting loud once again for every hit. They know it's closer and closer to Tech taking the victory home for Brazil.
And now, the only thing full screen to worry about is the armor shadow kick in, but now back to full screen. Back to playing the game. The rocket almost close enough to interrupt. The flame so far away, but still the teleport away. Give them some frames to think about on the way in too. And this is all Witex. Nicolas is playing a platformer, just trying to make it through. Everything that Witex is putting on the screen, challenged immediately, and we got our championship point.
Tournament point right now for Tech. Brazil can.
Oh!
No way.
Okay, luckily,
What happened?
it's just a 2-1.
Wait, nah, don't do this to me right now.
Whew.
My heart. I
Every
literally,
single one of our hearts just skipped a beat.
I literally can't. I wouldn't be able to. No, please do not do this to me right now.
All right, here we go. Immediately back into like we're just gonna play as is. Witex on the championship point here. Great sportsmanship between the two to get it fixed and get it going as is, as things were.
Got one big delay on that mid. Gonna break immediately from Tex. Nicolas got him off for 3 bars. That's huge. Now you gotta try to get in. Keep him in his corner. You cannot let him get. Never mind.
Shadow kick, no.
Nope. Then 1-1. He's trying to see if he can check this man, but wait. No, another forward throw from the Nova Steve. Armors.
Trying everything now, has to worry about that bar. Armored launcher on deck.
Blocks.
The overhead instead.
Oh
man,
my
the
God.
Shadow kick on reaction. Not falling onto that one, my friend.
One more
316. Full screen. Witex.
Get the mid. Are you serious?
Is this enough?
Not
No.
White.
One
Not
more.
White. A projectile could do it. Can he armor through? He can't even armor through at this point because he's not going to have enough health. He's just not. This might be it. This might be all
And he
smoke.
flamethrower. He can do it again too.
Go,
Ladies and gentlemen, a Brazilian champion has been crowned. Witex from Largados. Brazil wins Brazil.
Congrats to Tech taking down the Twins back to back and securing himself all through winners. Only dropping like 3 games is going to be your champion for Gamescom LATAM and take the demigod event for the MK1 Pro Tour. Getting embraced by everyone in the crowd. Much love out here. And guess what this means? Celebrate. The champ is yours.
We will let the reaction of this arena say everything as well. The entire team, Largados coming in deep and leave victorious. Woo! 3 of their players in the top 8, multiple throughout top 16, multiple throughout the layers before that.
Holy
Unbelievable finish to ProComp Brazil. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This was Gamescom 2025. Upsets were had.
Victories
Stories were created.
Timelines were created. Rivalries.
Legends were born. We really had it all here.
A beautiful moment being embraced by all his fellow teammates. getting the trophy, bowing down to Sonic, saying they're too goated.
Unbelievable. What a way to end this event, Tento. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
At all.
Okay, I don't think a lot of other people may have seen that coming, but like we said, when they get the opportunity to play, because they can't travel a lot, don't have a lot of opportunities here locally as far as on a big stage like this. The depth of talent that Brazil has is unprecedented. 30 to 40 of them can show up and all of them make a run like this.
Yes.
You saw the strength. You saw that nobody was safe here. No one was safe here.
No one.
As someone, I believe, who went to his very first tournament from Brazil, just won the whole thing.
First time coming out and showed out with the sector. Stayed pride, stayed true, never changed anything in his game plan, stuck solid, and maybe to overcome. Taking down both the twins, Zeus, Roxy, to get here all from winner's side, and I think he only lost like 4 games the entire weekend. The entire
I
weekend.
want to say there was two too early on, the 1 and then the 1, so fighting 4 total.
Like,
That's
it's
insanity.
utterly insane being that dominant.
And looking at the strength of everyone here. And I know almost every path. I looked at every path in the bracket. Almost every single one from round 3 on was a bloodbath.
Utterly insane. Getting embraced by everyone that's in Brazil right now. Like we said, Brazil, winning in Brazil is a treat amongst anything. I think
All
we
right,
have
guys.
an interview right now.
We're going to go to an interview with your champion.
Você, um jogador que está no seu segundo campeonato presencial e já conquista a primeira colocação na Pro Competition Brasil. Fala pra mim, como que está se sentindo?
O primeiro campeonato realmente não deu muito bom, se não me engano fiquei em 13º, foi 13º. E agora, mano, primeiro, mano, a tendência é só melhorar.
Ah, com certeza! Ó, fala pra mim, o pessoal tava torcendo, fez diferença a torcida ou não?
Pô, faz demais, faz demais. A torcida, com o apoio da Red Bull também, o nosso patrocínio também, a Açaí Pro, mano, sem eles nada disso seria possível também.
É isso então, faz barulho Brasil, porque temos o campeão! E Tech Z, parabéns demais!
Obrigadão, cara, obrigadão.
Olha só, então espera um pouquinho. Eu vou chamar agora, não você ainda, aguenta aí. Eu vou chamar os competidores para receber uma medalha. Mas espera aí, como é que é, produção? Não é medalha? É outra coisa, o quê? Temos não uma medalha, mas nessa etapa da Pro Competition Brasil a gente tem um anel de Mortal Kombat feito exatamente para vocês. Então pode vir aqui no palco os jogadores que ficaram na 9ª posição. Então pode subir aqui, por favor, Christian Buchicho, Zeus, Killer Shinnok e Sonic Fox. Vem pra cá.
And here's your top 8, everyone.
Sonic Fox. Onde está Sonic Fox? Ah, come here, man. Please.
Everyone making their way to
vamos
the
mostrar
stage.
aqui, ó,
Every
nessa câmera,
top 8,
o anel de
every
Mortal
finalist
Kombat 1. Dá pra ver aqui, ó?
being
Tá de
gifted
ponta cabeça.
a ring.
Aí, olha
Show
só.
us the power.
I think everybody at top 12 get the ring, because Sonic at night think they have to come to the stage.
Yeah, it's the Mortal Kombat
Diferente, hein?
Dragon.
Olha só, em vez de uma medalha anel, agora eles vão poder exibir o tempo todo
That's
que eles
sick.
foram esses grandes participantes e ficaram na 9ª posição aqui na Pro Competition.
Classic Dragon too. That
É,
is a
o
nice
Sonic
ring.
Fox gostou. Na 7ª posição, chamo aqui ao palco King Gambler e Scorpion Prox. Vem pra cá, por favor. King Gambler. Onde está o Scorpion Prox? Scorpion Prox, vem receber o anel aqui nas mãos do Vinícius. Olha só. Eu chamo agora os jogadores que ficaram na 5ª posição. O Gur e o Mateuzinho. Sobe aqui, vem receber a sua medalha em forma de anel do Mortal Kombat 1.
He's also being joined by Gur as well, trying to make his way.
Onde está o Gur?
There he is. He coming.
Ah, Gur.
There he is.
Gur, he makes his way through the crowd.
He's like, give me that ring.
Yeah, give me that ring.
Chamam também o 4º colocado, o chileno Snake Du. Aê, vem pra
Fourth
cá.
place finish. Trying to make his way through the crowd, man. The crowd is live. Big step on that Snake Du.
Receberam o anel aqui de Mortal Kombat 1. Será que a gente consegue mostrar na tela daqui a pouco o anel que o pessoal vê aqui? Bem de perto. Chamo também o jogador que ficou em 3º lugar com vocês, Lavender Rain.
3rd placement coming up on the stage, Lavender Rain, Brazil's finest.
Good love from the crowd. It was a great performance. He's had a stellar year of Mortal Kombat 1 competitively, winning some onlines. The big performance down there in Pro Comp Mexico, the big performance here.
O 2º colocado vem pra cá no palco, o Nicolas.
And 2nd place, Nicolas has had some heartbreaking second
O Nicolas já veio aqui, ó. Isso, já tá por aqui.
MK1 alone.
Now that we say it out loud,
MK1 alone, he has a lot of second places.
there's a lot of runner-ups for Nicolas, but you know what?
E agora estão preparados? É o grande momento do campeão brasileiro levantar o troféu da Pro Competition 2025 Etapa Brasil. E TechZ faz barulho, Brasil! É isso aí! O palco é todo seu, parabéns! E o Rafael vai te entregar o grande troféu de campeão.
Taking the trophy.
Chegou o momento, é ele! E TechZ do Brasil! Faz barulho quem acha que ele merece o troféu! É isso, parabéns! Parabéns demais! Quero agradecer a presença de todo mundo aqui, todos os jogadores, vários jogadores que vieram de outras partes do mundo para prestigiar esse evento. Quero agradecer a cada um de vocês aqui também, que deram um show, que torceram, que fizeram barulho e levaram o Brasil aqui pro ponto mais alto do palco. Quero agradecer também o pessoal da câmera aí, ó, que tá assistindo na Max. Vocês gostaram dessa experiência de assistir um campeonato de Mortal Kombat 1 no conforto das suas casas? Não tem desvantagem. E ó, lembrando mais uma vez que vocês podem comprar o Mortal Kombat 1, que hoje está com até 80% de desconto comprando na nuvem. Outra coisa que muita gente perguntou, os produtos licenciados do Mortal Kombat 1, eles estão ali no stand. Warner Play Experience tem uma vitrine, você olha todos os produtos. E o pessoal da Max. E agora, como terminou a nossa transmissão, eu convido vocês a assistir The Last of Us, a 2ª temporada que tá eletrizante. E é isso, amanhã inclusive tem episódio novo, todo domingo às 10 horas da noite tem episódio novo. Então é isso, muito obrigado jogadores, obrigado plateia, obrigado Brasil. Esse foi o Super Campeonato Pro Competition 2025 aqui na Gamescom Etapa Brasil. Valeu, boa noite!
In its entirety. Thank you. We hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed Gamescom 2025. The Pro Competition certainly livened up here. We'll see you at the next one.
Stay safe, stay blessed. If you're enjoying time boom, but this is the infamous in Brazil. Hey, please tune in for that next one that's going to be coming up real soon in Brussels and Combo Breaker. But until then, stay safe and have a good night.